What's going on, everybody, and welcome to a live version of Junkyard Brain. What's going on, boys? How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good?
Pretty good.
Good.
Peace.
Not now. Alright. So, what do we got today? We got, everybody watch Moon Knight?
Heck yes.
We all watch Moon Knight. Jason, you crunched 2 episodes?
I literally walked home from work and just powered through 2 episodes, ran over.
Did you walk home from work like this?
Threw my children's G.I. Joes at him because he had forgotten them here. Walked next door, tossed his G.I. Joes at him, and said, I gotta go. I got homework.
So we got a big show. We got we're gonna do news. We got Moon Knight finale. We got the hot 10, the top 10. We got Michael's CGC books right here below me to reveal. Yeah, so we'll get into that story when we get there. And then of course we got the giant Star Wars Tournament of Champions. 221 Star Wars characters head to head. See who is the greatest Star Wars character there is. This is very deep. We're gonna need
tomorrow afternoon.
We're gonna need some holding hands from Chris. I think we'll speed through a lot of it because some of these guys I've never even heard of. So that will close out with the Star Wars Tournament of Champions. All right. So let's get to news.
News.
All right, Jimmy, what do we got?
Not a lot of news on the deck today. We got a Marvel news. Obviously, the last episode of Moon Knight was premiered. That was badass. All 4 of us have watched it. We're gonna excitably revel in its glory today. In pertaining to that, Kevin Feige was approached on the red carpet for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and he did let it quote unquote slip that there's already talks for Moon Knight season 2. If you already watched the last episode, there is a after credit scene which sort of points you toward that direction anyway. So
yeah.
So it should be pretty good.
Name again? I'm sorry.
What is it? Jake Lockley.
That's it. Joe, do I sound okay still?
Yeah.
Joe said I sound like a robot.
Yeah, our connection got a little wonky there for a minute.
And then the other exciting news happens tomorrow, and that is at least 2 of us are going to the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness premiere tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
I'm so excited.
Very exciting.
I'm so excited.
Very exciting. I saw the title of one review, and I'm like, that dude obviously doesn't watch anything good. But yeah, it's getting lots of really good reviews, and not that I care about reviews. I usually just think about it myself, but yeah, I don't think that there's anything about that movie that I'm not going to thoroughly enjoy. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about next week on that.
Cool.
The big news today is it's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. Yeah, happy May the 4th.
And also with you.
And
I only have two bits of news for that. Is one, the Bad Batch season 2 was postponed today.
Oh no, I really like Bad Batch. It was good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. By about 2 or 3 months, not too far, but it was a little too close to Obi-Wan, which is my second thing. The Obi-Wan trailer 2 came out today, and I don't know how many of you guys actually watched it.
I'm good.
But I'm telling you, it looks really good. I'm so excited.
At this point, I need no convincing to watch this show. So
right,
yeah,
good.
I had to show the trailer on the big screen over here for Amanda today, and she's all aboard as well. So it's going to be one of those ones I have to wait for the wife. But yes, very excited. And that's I'm keeping news short today. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
We can get right into Moon Knight. Moon Knight, everybody. What did you guys think? It was good.
Moon Knight.
Oh,
it was really
great.
good. Yeah, it It was really
It was really good.
And how good is Oscar Isaac?
He's
like,
awesome.
I'm like thoroughly convinced that Steven and Mark were two completely different people. I was
Just
like,
the last finale, just him going in and out of both characters. That was so good. He's so good.
And the way that he slips in Jake.
Yeah.
And like
that
you're
was
not
cool.
even like when he was in the doctor's office. Sorry, spoilers.
Oh yeah, we must say ahead of time. This is a spoiler-filled.
You guys just make the spoiler announcement right now. We just talked about Jake Lockley.
Just turn the volume off. Turn the volume off if you don't want the spoilers, and I'll go like this when we're done talking about Moon Knight. Okay, spoilers now. When he's sitting in the doctor's office and he's going through the personalities and he's talking to Harrow, and then they're looking at the footprints going around the corner, and then he starts talking to him, and then he goes into he hits up Mark, Steven, and then all of a sudden you have this New York accent real quick, and then he goes right back to Mark.
Yeah, so what was that though? Was that a fourth?
No, that was Jake.
Jake was speaking in Spanish.
See, I had to look it up, and I saw that in the comics, Jake appears after Mark fakes his own death and flees to Mexico.
Okay.
And takes on the persona of Jake Lockley.
But so then why speak in Spanish, though? Because...
when he comes back, he's a cab driver who gathers information for Mark to use on his thing. So I'm assuming the Spanish thing was to kind of allude to it being Jake, and then you get the reveal that yes, that's who it is. Doesn't he also have isn't there another personality, but it's like his inner child?
If you like that Moon Knight solo series, isn't there there's four personalities under Moon Knight, right?
Yeah, I mean, I quickly looked up on Wikipedia, and he's got 4. Yeah, so it's
there's a fourth.
Yep.
I don't even know the fourth. I really gotta step up my Moon Knight knowledge.
Yeah.
It's well, I don't know. It's not really a fourth necessarily, because Mr. Knight is a independent. So it's Mr. Knight, Jake Lockley, Stephen Grant, and Mark Spector. So the fourth is essentially Mr. Knight. Now that they mashed things up quite a bit.
I love the fight scene where they go in between the two of them.
So cool.
That was so
that was really cool. I actually liked her too, turning up as the Scarab. I thought she was pretty cool too. Well, that whole fight scene was awesome.
Oh, dude, the Layla is the avatar for Telleret.
Yeah.
Dude,
awesome.
The wings.
Yeah, she was cool.
Those were freaking badass.
Yeah, she was really cool. Yeah.
That was a good series. It was a good series. That was a really good series.
This brought us back, where it wasn't these huge gaping plot holes and I think the thing that's always bothered me is they're plot holes when they're already kind of changing the character narrative or story arc from the comics up. So why they had to have big plot holes was the thing. This didn't do that. This I felt was really.
I think it helps though that it had nothing to tie it. So it was completely independent of the MCU. This is a new character, new story arcs. There was no inkling of the MCU in the whole series.
No.
So I mean, that was kind of good that they just did their own thing, and it stands on its own.
In other words, they stayed on topic.
Yeah, right.
Right.
The only inkling that you have that another superhero exists in this universe is that little girl.
Yeah, she says, "Are you an Egyptian?"
Talks to you. She says, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?"
Right.
Which I thought was a bad little nod.
The other thing is, there is no way they could have ever done this in a 2-hour movie.
No.
So it's perfect for TV. It was, made for TV.
I guess my complaint isn't with this, but my complaint with previous shows is it always comes back to Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? About the lack of continuity in terms of like their strength and stuff. There's just no need for it because it's a standalone program. So to your point, Dolph, it is true that they are part of a larger MCU. We know them from that, but then the fact that there's like a little, it's like missteps that they make in terms of like, Carly, what's her name? Carly Montague or whatever, all of a sudden being like a super skilled fighter that can.
Yeah, they all have their own super serum, and they're all basically on par with Winter Soldier.
Right. Which you would understand the strength, but you wouldn't understand the automatic skill of fighting instinct, right?
That's the Sony thing. So if you have Venom, you need his equal counterpart. If you have Carnage, you need the equal counterpart. If you have everything they do, they have to have an enemy with equal powers to be the enemy. And it's what Sony does. It's dumb. They have to have the. It's so same thing with Falcon and Winter Soldier. Everybody's got to be equal.
Yeah.
Except for Wonder Woman's the only one where the guy's just basically outsmarting everybody, but that show sucked.
Yeah, I thought this was done so well because it really felt like cinema, but in episodic form, right? Like it looked like a movie the whole time through. It had Indiana Jones like kind of parts to it and stuff like that. I just thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. Agreed. Do we have any?
Yeah, even like the battle between Amit and Khonshu at the end there.
Yeah, it was rad.
Yeah,
it was like watching
that was cool.
Godzilla and King Kong.
God knows I love a good kaiju fight.
Yeah, exactly.
That was pretty.
It was cool how it was in at certain points you could see them fighting in the distance.
Yeah,
exactly.
That
was really awesome.
like very Cloverfield, I thought, where it's like all the stuff you're concentrating on is in the foreground, but in the background you got like Cloverfield monster and helicopters like shooting missiles at it and stuff. Like I thought that was really cool. Nice backdrop.
I thought Amit's character design was pretty rad too.
Yeah.
I thought she was very cool.
Yeah. All of it was well thought out, well executed. It was great.
Now, what's thrown me though is that so at the end is him falling out of bed back to the start.
I think it's just a throwback, like we're ending where we began, like we're in the same.
But it also makes you feel like none of this ever happened and it was all a dream.
Well, the difference being is that at that point Steven's talking to Mark.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
After he falls, so.
Yeah, and I guess the fact that we realize that Harrow is in reality, right? Like, and Harrow's post all of this knowledge and stuff like that. So.
Now, what did the bloody footprints mean? Did that just show him that it's him being there in the asylum was the fantasy?
That's the way I took it.
That's the way I took it too. But
kind of like a little piece of reality because Harrow just got his ass kicked.
Right.
Is leading into this fantasy, and Mark and Steven are realizing like, oh, this is the imagination.
Yeah.
This is what's fake. Now that was like kind of their like confirmation, or that's how I saw it.
No,
I'll tell you what. When Amit shows up, I mean, Khonshu was already badass, but when Amit shows up, I'm just staring at it and I'm going, this is a TV show and it's better than every DC movie film.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Except for Peacemaker, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah. But
yeah, you're right.
As far as like, the Steppenwolf and Darkseid, they all still walk like robotic and like. And this is a TV show, and the tail of the crocodile like slithers, and I just.
Marvel works with Weta, right? I think.
Well, Marvel would own ILR, or Industrial Light and Magic, right?
Well, they would work with ILM. They wouldn't own Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they
probably don't. They didn't buy Industrial Light and Magic.
Okay.
They didn't.
They only bought Star Wars. Industrial Light and Magic is still Industrial Light and Magic.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't know. I know they got Skywalker Sound. They bought Dolby.
They got Skywalker Sound.
Okay.
They got the learning thing. They got that stuff. But ILM is a completely different.
And they got Lucasfilm, the video game stuff.
Yeah.
But they didn't get ILM.
They didn't get Industrial Light and Magic.
Got you. Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah. I mean, and that's why I think I'm pretty sure I heard that Marvel's been working with Weta, but I could be wrong on that too. Anyway, all right, that's it for Moon Knight. Jason, you're up, man. It's the top 10.
Let's do this.
Dang.
Yeah, two thumbs up for Moon Knight. Moon Knight was freaking awesome, and if they do a season 2, can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, I mean, they are going to have what Werewolf by Night coming out on Halloween. Maybe he'll make an appearance in there.
Yeah, sure he could, and that could be the first time you see Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Hot 10 this week is wildly imbalanced. Between books that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then books that are, there's a couple of like sub $500 books, but it's pretty big books this week.
They have been doing that, which is funny too, because that would mean, based on the Hot 10, that these are books that are selling a lot.
Right. So that's, I mean, so the Hot 10, it says, is a weekly market analysis of the most significant transactions related to established key issues using eBay, auction houses, and other cited sources. Issues that have 3 data points, or in this grades of record-breaking sales within a week's time are preferred in qualifying for this list. So that's essentially what we see. So it makes sense that there's bigger keys, but it also makes sense that when a huge key has a big bump, that you see record breakers in lesser grades too. Sometimes that carries over from one week to the next, though, depending on when that sale was. So anyways, number 10, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a buy for all 4 of us if we were to find it at a flea market, is Fantastic Four number 1.
I might get it.
In just last month, it doesn't say what day, so it was probably last week, a 9/2 sold for $1.5 million of this book. This week's record, so, obviously we see those echoes, right? So this week, this is getting bonkers too. This week, a 3/5 sold for $33,600, up 22% from just October. So imagine if you bought that book for $27,600 in October and you sold it for $33,600 now. That would be a pretty solid investment in a 6-month turn. Not that you would want to sell it, but
hold on 1 second. Michael, is my microphone still dead? Because I can't tell from my end. I lowered the decibels. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
A 2.0 this week sold for $19,750. So, boys and girls, the train has left the station. Fantastic Four number 1. And the Golden Record reprint this week, a 8.5 sold for $1,500, and a 4.0 sold for $650.
See, that's still right around what it should be, though. Like the high end of mid grade should be about $1,000. So is that much of a percentage more than usual? Because that seems like it's still about right.
So I guess this is I don't want to call this a lesser book in the Golden Record reprints, but you tend to hear about ASM 1 Golden Record and the Journey 83 Golden Record, right? Those are the ones you tend to hear about. So this one in a 4.0, there hadn't been a sale since 2018. And in 2018, it was only selling for $265. So it's up 145%. But that was also 4 years ago. Might as well be a lifetime ago for that type of book. So anyways, huge book. Obviously, tomorrow night, if you guys truly see a certain Fantastic Four member as part of the Illuminati, then I'm sure this book is, there's just going to be, the sky is the limit
Right.
in anticipation of Fantastic Four in a proper MCU release. So, anyways, huge book. Number 9, and the rest of them can be faster. Number 9 is Incredible Hulk number 6, which I get. This is the last issue of the first solo titled Hulk run, right? 6.
Yes.
Anybody?
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
last one until it goes to Tales of Suspense. No, Tales of Astonish.
So this is exactly what we talked about the other week. That just all 6 of these books, after number 1 blew up, it's just been trickled down it's seemingly in order too. 1 got hot, and then 2 got hot, and then 3, 4, 5, and now finally 6. So if this trajectory continues, then I guess you want to look at Tales to Astonish 60, since that was the next one. So 6.5 sold for $2,100 this week, $2,150. A 5.5 sold for $1,700, and a 2.0 sold for $432 this week. So up big.
Yeah, all these, the first 6 Hulks are.
Yeah. So
massive
I actually think
things.
this is one of the better covers out of those first 6. Obviously, number 1 is the best.
It's a good one. 2 is good too. It's his first green cover. It's
Yeah.
cool, but they're all pretty cool covers. Yeah.
So that was pretty quick. Number 5, one of us owns this book. Or sorry, number 8, one of us owns this book. It is Fantastic Four number 5.
Yeah, I know. Don't congratulate me.
Jim, I would say on the top 10, this is the one you would love.
Thanks,
to own.
Michael.
First appearance of Doctor Doom. So one of us got this back recently, and Dolph, I'm gonna say this is. I mean, obviously this isn't as valuable as your AF-15, but this has got to be just creeping up. And
I think this is my second most valuable book, and mine's a 0.5, so mine's incomplete because there is an Incredible Hulk number 1 ad that is missing. It doesn't affect the story, but it's incomplete, so it's a 0.5.
was it clipped out? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's actually, the page is still there, but there's a big giant rectangle cut out of where the ad should be. But even in a 0.5 incomplete, the book is worth like $5,000. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, a 5.0 this week sold for $18,999.
Yeah.
You guys saved $1 on that one. Didn't quit hit 19 G's. A 3.0 sold for $11,000. So if you don't think that the 5.0 is going to push higher when a 3.0 sold for less than half and is 1, 2, 3, 4 grades lower.
Well, look at that. Look at below, and that's 6.0.
The 6.0 sold for $28,800.
That's crazy.
And a 9.2 sold on April 7th for $150,150.
That's crazy. But this is also why, every time somebody asks me what should I spend money on, I say go right to FF48, because that book is still like $1,500 for like a 3.0. That book is that's gonna end up being like Doom. Like, it's a huge book. Like, that is a monster book, and it's still affordable.
I got mine.
You got yours. It's a great book to have. I told my dad to get one. He bought one. Go out and get a 3.0, a 2.0, get even a 1.0. That's a good. It's just all relative. It's all gonna go up. As soon as they say Galactus Silver Surfer in a movie, that book is gonna be bonkers.
Yeah, and what I've seen recently is 49 is almost pacing 48 because of the cover too. So it's kind of crazy to see it like that. All right, so obviously Fantastic Four number 5, huge book. I don't even. You guys have been to, obviously. I haven't been to a convention since I was like 16.
Really?
You guys? Yeah, I have not.
Well, when we get you to Comic-Con, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
there we go. So, is this a book that you see? Is First Doom a book you see as often as other books?
Yeah, when you go to New York Comic-Con, there's some heavy hitters. So not only will you see that book, but you'll see it like a 7.0, 8. Like, I've seen AF-15s in a 9.90 at those things. They have Action 1s
Right,
like
the
there's
heritage booth right there.
yeah,
right?
there's the main thoroughfare for all the big boys, like the auction house booths. They have Action 1, Batman 1, Detective 27s. Like it's
Yeah,
just
Dolph. That when we went to the Heritage booth, just in that one
oh my
glass
god,
case, they had.
he had Archie 1. He had like Wiz Comics 1, the first Shazam. Like these are books you do not see, and they
Are
have
those
them in
books
high
that
grade.
Are those books that are kind of like? Is it like a kind of like a mini museum for the show, and then they're on? They're not selling them there at the show.
No, actually, I think they bring them there for a future sale. So they'll say like this is going off on auction. Like if it's in October, it's a November auction.
So it's like a preview.
Yeah, and then he's always got that side case that's filled with original Kirby pages that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like beautiful Hulk pages and Thor, and like it's amazing. Like when you see like original Kirby art, and even interior pages, but cover art, it's unbelievable. I love that booth.
Glenn Danzig's collection.
What's
on
that?
Library Loan? Is that just Glenn Danzig's
yeah, that's
collection?
Glenn
on
Danzig's collection.
Yep. Chris, do you know that about Danzig?
No.
So Danzig started collecting original fan art like long ago, or original art long ago, and he befriended Jack Kirby, and he would like make regular trips to California or wherever Kirby was at, and buy like original art for like $100-200.
I think the deal was $100 for an interior page and $300 for a cover. And
I would
people
kill for that deal.
And not only that, like Kirby, he didn't really need to know people. He would just say, "Yeah, come on over to my house." He just have boxes of it, and you just like buy it up. There's a lot in private ownership. I'm sure that they're not selling it.
Right.
But yeah, Danzig was one guy. That one guy, I don't know if you ever saw Kevin Smith's podcast. He had him on there where he thinks he has the very first concept art of the Joker before it was published that he found in a Kirby box. I don't know if it was Robinson. I don't know who drew it. But it was like pre-publication.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And when you see it, it's like,
it's
okay,
nuts.
yeah, that's the Joker. And it's like years before it was published.
But that would have been from the frigging
30s, early 30s. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
All right.
What's
Number
that?
7. Dolph got 2 in a row. Ultimate Fallout number 4 is on the list. I mean, I got to get this book just so I can have it on. I can have a book on the list like 20 out of 52 weeks a year, because this book just
keeps going up
stop.
and up and up. It's crazy what it's selling for now.
Just a 9.0 of the A cover sold for $1,075 this week, and then the 1 in 25 had a record sale. A 9.2 sold for $5,500 this week.
I have never seen that cover in the wild. Have any of you guys?
What's that?
That
I
variant
was.
cover, the 1 in 25? I've never seen it.
Which one is the Jurjevic cover?
That's the Jurjevic cover.
Is that a Jurjevic cover?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there is a I don't know. I'd have to check it out. There's a little shop in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and they have like 10 short boxes of books, but guy's a longtime collector and has all these CGC books on the walls that I don't think are for sale. There's no prices on them or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say for sure he has that, but these are huge books, crazy books at least for me. Like that Greg Land cover, which is Spider-Verse, which is also on this list.
Sure.
He has it in like a 9.6 signature series.
That's crazy.
He's got the Silver Surfer 4 or whatever, the Kirby cover with Thor. He's got that in like a 8.5. I think it's signed by Stan Lee. It's just on the counter. It's like just crazy books, and there's no prices on them. But huge books all around, which is a funny. It's just a funny thing because
it's funny too because there's that. Remember, Jimmy, you sent me to that toy shop, up north.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's got a whole bunch of really good comics on the wall. It just says not for sale. Like, I mean, it's like I don't get it. Like, you're a comic toy store, and just decoration, but there's some really heavy hitters on his wall. He won't move them.
Yeah, it's interesting to me too, because you have to be really. I would imagine you'd have to be really careful if you have natural light constantly in your shop.
So
you don't.
Yeah, there's when I go see my mother-in-law in Port St. Lucie, there is a comic shop that I frequent there, and on the wall is a Amazing Spider-Man annual 1, which is the first Sinister Six.
Yeah.
But it's overpriced, but it has been on the wall, and the window reflects right on it in the same position every day, and half of it is just so sun bleached. It's like, it's horrible, and it keeps every year, because I only go back once every year. It gets worse and worse. Like, it's to the point where the left side of it is going to be full color, beautiful, and then the right side is like completely sun bleached and gone.
Just going to be white.
Yeah, it's going to be white eventually. You're right, but it's like, yeah, that you got to take that into account. The every day just being in the sun, not good.
It's graded.
It is not graded. No.
No, I was gonna say that'd be kind of hilarious to see like a 9/6 and half the covers bleached out.
What if you see the CGC label getting faded too?
Right.
So last couple things about Fallout 4. This is why all the other three of us need to get a copy of this book, because this book, as a modern book, is not as susceptible to it has to be a 9/8 or bust like other books do. I mean, it really isn't.
And
So
you got the second print and yeah.
A Bagley 7.0 of the second print still sold for $150. A 7.0. This is a modern book, 2011.
So the Bagley is the one where the white cover where he's lifting the mask off of his face.
That's the Pacelli.
That's the Pacelli. So
Yeah,
which one's the
Bagley?
Oh, that's the one where you see his
just
head.
the one where his face.
His head's in front of the Fallout instead of.
Listen, a Pacelli in a 6.0 sold for $123 this week.
Yeah, I bought a couple of those. Will always had an Ultimate Fallout 4. Every time I went to the flea market, Will was like, "I got another Fallout 4." I'm like, "I'll buy it." I bought like 3 of them from him, and I have 2 of the 4s, the main cover. But yeah, every time he had an A, a B, a second print, I was like, I'll take it. $100, I'll take it.
I mean, that is a book I need to target.
You should get
soon.
it. Yeah, any one of them. Second print, Pacelli, any one of them. Just grab it.
But yeah, I mean, that like I said, I obviously pay a lot of attention to Riri's first book. 9/8 is worth literally like almost 2 times, or almost 2.25 times what a 9/6 is worth. Talking about one spine tick that's like $500. This, yes, there's a huge drop off, but there's still value in books that are, 8 grades off of a 9/8. So this is a book. It's a book that I think is going to be evergreen.
And do we even need to say he's still not live action yet?
Right. Yeah.
So he's gonna.
This is based on one dope cartoon animated movie.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting a sequel, even though it got pushed back. But he's still not even live action. As soon as this goes live action,
it's already been hinted at in No Way Home.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So what do you get? What do you find? What have you found a raw A cover go for?
I think you can get one for like $500 if it's still got the bag or the bag crease in the back. So here's the thing about Ultimate Fallout 4s. If they're in the bag, I would, before you buy it, I would ask to get it out of the bag, because CGC is going to do it anyway.
Take it out of the bag.
Might as well look at it out of the bag. Having it in the poly bag makes no sense at this point, especially if you're going to get it graded.
And they're notorious.
It will most certainly have the crease down the back, because that's where the poly bag is closed. So there's going to be a crease down the back. It all depends on if you can press it out or not. Some of them are a little bit more stubborn than others. So there's sometimes a bit of a phantom crease that just lasts. Sometimes you just can't get it out. It takes a long time to press modern age, because you have to do it at such low heat and no moisture. So it's just patience. So you can always upgrade your Fallout 4 if it's got no corner damage and it just has the rear crease, which they're not easy on. They bang them hard for a well-defined crease in the back. But it is pressable. So if you get one, I mean, of course, any of you guys, you get one, give it to me. I'll make it nicer as best I can. But but I would definitely get one in the, go look to spend $400 to $500 on one that hasn't been graded. If you can get one raw, if they're going for that cheap.
So Cadu's in here, and he said that he heard that people are getting. Yeah, he said that the facsimiles look a lot like almost identical.
Well, the one that just came out it's. I hate when they do that. The one that they just released looks like Ultimate Fallout. If it wasn't for the price, you wouldn't know.
Well, the price is the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah. So the difference is the Marvel logo in the upper left-hand corner on the real one is white. On the facsimile is red.
Oh, that's BS.
That's the only difference. It's a $3.99 book in 2011. It's a $3.99 book in 2022.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was like $1.99 or $2.99. Nope. Wow, you can't do that. Going off comics and into sports cards, Topps they do that all the time. They did that in the early 2000s, where the card is identical until you flip it over, and in little black print it says reprint. I bought so many Peyton Manning rookies on auctions for, I got good deals on them, but when you get them back, it's a reprint, and you're like, Ichiro, the same thing. It'll say reprint, real tiny. I hate when they do that. It's just.
Does it say the year with the reprint too? Does it say like 2020 reprint?
But everything is so tiny, so when you're dealing with online auctions, you kind of just, you get what you can in the context.
I think it's bad enough with just the true believers, let alone the.
Well, the true believers. I mean, it says it right. But
I know,
yeah,
but
you're right. You're right. And some of the reprints are like, you can't tell.
So yeah, I mean, I think for me, I would certainly look for a raw but probably more realistic in the way I like to obviously buy comics. I'd probably be looking at one of the second prints and just trying to find a good high grade that I'm going to spend,
or just buy it slabbed,
less than 200, or buy it slabbed. Right.
This way you're taking all that risk out of it. You just buy it.
Make sure it's the right one when it's slabbed.
And the extra expense.
Yeah, right. Like $9.8 for $100. Sweet. Reprint. Damn.
All right, so this is going to take us forever if we don't speed up. So number 6 is Doctor Strange #1 first solo series.
Do we need to know why this one's hot?
No.
Next.
Yeah, I think that just the idea is like, that's a hot book.
Yeah.
It's also very funny. Doctor Strange 1 on Key Collector, the low, mid, high. The low is still $18 for that.
No way. You're not getting that for $18.
I'd like to see what condition you could get that book for $18.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know how many people work for him, but I can imagine it's really hard. Like all the online price guides, unless you're pulling in the data from a website, like you're aggregating like their actual data, there's no way any crew can keep on top of pricing. There's no way.
On a daily basis.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we all know why that's spicy.
Yeah.
Number 5. This is crazy. This is actually the same thing that you guys were just saying about Fallout 4 and the fact we haven't seen Miles. Doom books are going crazy.
Yeah, Doom books are going crazy.
Not on the precipice of being in live action in any way, shape, or form. And we already know if they use him, more than likely he's going to be a 3-4 movie story arc kind of a character.
I mean, they're really banking on the rumors that he's going to be in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's, a quick... I haven't heard rumors about Strange, but who the hell knows? You might see his like a hand or gauntlet or something.
Yeah, or just a mask, right?
Yeah, it could be anything.
All right, so this number 5 is Fantastic Four Annual '2. It's the origin
of Doom.
That's
Doom's origin, yeah.
Yep. So an 8.0 this
Big
week
book.
sold for $2,789. A 7.5 sold for $2,120. A 2.0 sold for $250. And a 4.5 in the Canadian price variant sold for $721. So
big book.
Yeah, probably a tough book in grade too because it's got that white.
Even any of those sub 40s Doom covers, they're all going up in value. Just
And
if
they're
Doom's on the
super
cover
cool.
and it's a cool cover, buy it.
Yeah.
If you can get it, buy it. They're all going up.
Super cool book. All right.
Yeah, this
So-
next one I've been buying a lot of.
So it looks like
for a
4
while
through
now.
2 are all around the movie coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, you have multiple copies of Strange Tales 126?
Yeah,
Number 4
I
is
have
Strange Tales
4 copies, I think.
126.
I kept buying them in auctions for like $30. I bought a ton of them.
So, no surprise. It's interesting though. First appearance of Dormammu, so this book probably like cooled down then after he was.
Yeah, definitely.
Dormammu. But then now, because it's the first appearance of Clea, it's gone
Yeah.
right back. And of course, it's the first use of the phrase by the hoary host of
Hosts of Hoggoth.
August, too, right? which is really why the book is spiking.
That's why.
That's
So this book in 9.0 this week sold for $2,875. That's up 77% since last year, which
That's a
is
good
probably
book.
why Duff was getting them for 30 or $40.
Yeah.
A-
They would
a
always
seven-
pop up in auctions.
A 7.5 sold for $1,650. That's up 38% since this March. And a 4.5 sold for $465. That's just up 2%. But the 3.5 is very close behind at $382. So obviously huge premium in the higher grades, but the lower grades probably still have some room to grow, given where the 7.5 is sitting at. So, but if you don't have it now, you probably aren't getting it, right? Unless you're
Yeah,
buying
you can
it,
get a really crappy copy for like $150. I mean, where
unless
that
you're
Marvel
buying it at
chipping
an
is-
all-night pawn shop between now and tomorrow evening.
But I have a
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
because this one you might get out in some pawn shop or out in
Sure,
some
yeah,
antique
yeah.
store. Like it'll be out there. You'll get this book.
Yeah,
Not getting it at a con for cheap though.
no, this is true.
This
Okay.
is another one I bought so many of these because I've been buying Living Tribunal and Eternity books for a while now.
I've been seeing that the Living Tribunal, you got a peek of it in Loki, of like a statue of the Living Tribunal.
Yeah, that's right. There was something in Loki, right?
Yeah, there was like I guess in that
When he was
that,
in
like,
the final room, that
Yeah.
whatever that was.
Yeah. And then they said that in one of the Doctor Strange trailers, you see, I guess like, almost the same sort of thing. Is a statue of the
Well,
Living
they're-
Tribunal,
aren't
like,
they
falling through
saying-
the street or something?
Oh, it's not the Living Tribunal in Guardians 3. It's oh my god, what is it? I can't think right now. It's another one of these characters. Damn it. Not Living
High
Tribunal.
evolutionary.
High Evolutionary. Thank you. Yes, that's the one in Guardians 3.
So
Thank you.
Strange Tales 157 is just it's one of these books that's just popping based on the spec because an 8.0 sold for $375. I mean, this you can tell when they're super spec books because they're up in like 9 grades. You know what I mean? Like
I'm surprised though 158 isn't on here because that's the first full end cover appearance of the Living Tribunal. So I'm
look at the post though. They're cheating. They're including 158 in the post for 157.
Are they?
Bonus Strange Tales
Oh.
158 record sales. It's cheater pumpkin eater situation. This should have been the
Yeah,
hot 11.
so 158 is more expensive. That's a better book.
158 is considerably more expensive.
Yeah, it's a much better book.
So yeah, I guess they're including 157 as opposed to 158 because the
To the volume.
percentage gains were much bigger too. So the percentage gains for 157 were 21%, 9%, 3%, and 65%, whereas 158 were 6%, 1%, and 5%. So bigger gains. And then okay, so number 2,
I tried getting one of these yesterday, man.
we
No.
probably all should have bought this stupid book after What If. After it was so good, she was so good in What If. We should have all bought this stupid book when Agent Carter was as good as it was.
Mhm.
And Tales of Suspense 77, first appearance of Peggy Carter. It was probably, I mean, there's still one key collector considering it to be undervalued, and it's probably been undervalued for a long time. So the all-time high happened in July when it sold, when a 9.6 sold for $1,250. In 2007, a 9.6 sold for $900. Dolph has left the building. Recent sales in 9.2 and lower sold for under $1,000. So, so this is a book. A 7.0 this week sold for $750. Still though, a 5.5, a mid-grade, sold for only $210. So
there are a ton for sale on eBay right now. A ton
of this book.
Of this book. There's an 8.0 for sale for $650.
Really?
Yeah.
So a 7.0 Jim this week sold for $750. So 8.0 for 8.0 for $650 is probably
yeah, it's $650 with only $5.25 shipping.
Is that, and it's a CGC? It's not a PGC?
No, it's not a CGC.
The CBCS.
It's not actually graded.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's not. It says very fine 8.0.
Yeah, so that's somebody's assigning it.
Yeah.
Grade. So Jim, by the time you're done with that book, it's going to cost you more than $750 if you're going to grade it, and you have to hope that the guy or girl was actually.
There is a 1.0. There is a 1.0 selling for $150.
Yeah, yet a 5.5 sold this week for $210.
And it's a PGX. It's not even a CGC.
Oh man.
PGX.
Stay
Chris,
clear away.
what do you think a 1.0 from PGX actually is? Like,
Oh my gosh.
that can't even be a blue label book for CGC.
We were just talking, Dolph. There are a
you have
ton
to
of
pay
for
me to
sale
take it?
on eBay
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I was trying to buy one. I've actually put in a few offers for a Peggy Carter, but I was lowballing them, just seeing if anybody would bite.
There's a CGC 9.0 signed Romita of this book for $5,947.
For how much?
$5,947.
No.
Meanwhile, the highest, still the highest all time is a 9.6, and it's only $1,250. So that means that guy thinks that in 3 grades lower, a John Romita signature is worth over $4,000.
Yeah, Jane. There's a CBCS 9.0 going for sale for $2,200 on here.
Yeah.
What that means is that seller is on crack.
Yeah,
Crack is whack.
I think it's actually the same. It's the same seller that has the CGC 9.0 because they're both $16.10 shipping. Yeah, that guy really overvalues his books.
Well, I mean, they're you can't fault somebody. They're throwing spaghetti against the wall, see if it sticks, and hoping that they're going to be able to catch somebody. So
It ain't sticking.
it's not sticking, not for Chris.
It ain't sticking.
It is stinking though. Something stinks about this.
It doesn't.
It's gluten-free pasta.
All right, kids. Number 1, finally, so we can get this friggin' top 10 wrapped up, is Edge of Spider-Verse. Number 2, the 1 in 25 previous mentioned.
Nobody has that book. How are there even sales of that book?
I'm telling you, it's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, behind the counter.
It's got to be.
I've seen it. That 9.6 this week sold for $5,000. This is a modern that kills you for one spine tick, because I bet you there's only a difference between one spine tick between a 9.6 and 9.2. 9.6 sold for $5,000. A 9.2 sold for $2,550. So that's a big dip. And then the second highest sale ever in a 9.8 occurred this week with a $10,500 sale.
Did you get it?
Did you just buy this?
Yeah, they accepted my offer. $150. Tales of Suspense 77.
For
It's
which
a nice
grade?
mid-grade copy too.
For raw?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you left the?
She was asking like 185. I said 150. She's like, okay.
Is that why you just left the room? so you could make a purchase?
No, I went to just fill up my water.
Did you feel dirty about making the purchase on air?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I feel like you weren't listening to the Hot 10 report when you're buying comics.
I was.
Although that's the first time we've had somebody buy a Hot 10 book in real time.
Right.
On
In
the
real time.
During the Hot 10.
Done.
Yeah.
That book's just
So
going to keep going up
here-
and up.
So I'm
they
here,
were-
what, 8 episodes now? 8 Wednesdays? I am 8 for 8 on not being on the top 10.
Have you been
Yeah.
in 8 with us so far?
I think it's been 8 now.
That's cool.
But what about Dolph? The other day for moral support, I sent Chris screenshots of the not the hot 10.
Yeah,
but what's
the,
other one?
Yeah. I
The
saw
runners
that.
up.
The trending books, and he had like 5 of the 30 trending
Of course
books.
he does.
Well, I've gone 7 and 8 from.
All right,
so I only have 1 on there.
You have one. Yeah, you broke you popped your cherry. What, last week or the week before?
Yeah, last week
something
was
like
4.
that. Shall we get to Michael's books? Are we done with the top 10?
We are
Well, I
done
do
with
have
the
an
top
aha this week.
Well, we'll get to mail call in a bit.
Okay, they'll do that with
So
Malcolm.
Michael's been watching, and his son Lucas has also been watching. I'm sure it's close to Lucas's bedtime. So let's get through this. A
Yeah.
little bit of backstory here. There's some backstory. Michael's through me submitted, I think it was like 20 books, 18 or 20 books, and it appeared that after grading, CGC whoopsied the whole stack off the table and damaged the bottom left corner on all of them.
A lot of them.
Almost
Yeah,
all
like
of them.
8 or 9 of the books.
Yeah, they were bad. So I filed a complaint. She accepted them, and I sent them back to CGC. They kept them and sent them right back to me and never even touched them. So they babysat them for 6 months and never touched them and sent them right back to me. I said, WTF? And she said they were supposed to go for pressing, and they never made it to pressing. And please send them back, and they'll expedite it through pressing, and we'll send them right back to you, and we'll regrade everything. And I said, great. And poor Michael, he's been waiting patiently. It has to be a year now, because it's like one was 3 months, and this one's like 6 months or 8 months. But so we're gonna go down them. I actually have here what they were the first time, and kind of glancing at it, I think each one of them did get a bump, so we're happy about that. But we're going to start right here at Uncanny X-Men number 266. This was Gambit, first appearance of Gambit.
You want me to pull cover price sales data, by the way?
I do not. You do want to include that? You can. But so when we first got this back, Uncanny X-Men 266, cream to off-white pages was an 8.5, and Michael,
Ooh.
bam,
Nice.
go from an 8.5 to a 9.4.
That is crazy.
That is a
That's,
nice bump. That is really good. All right, very
I
nice.
mean, it sucks that he had to wait the extra time just to get the grade.
Yeah, it's worth
right?
it for a year to get that kind of a grade bump for sure. All right, number 2 we got. This is Batman number 404. So I have to put in there that not the damage was not really bad across the board. I resubmitted things that just even had a little ding, hoping for just a grade bump. So in this case, Batman 404 Year 1 Part 1, this was a 9.2. It came back a 9.2. So they flattened it, but it didn't go up a grade, which is fine. At least it didn't go down a grade. But this was a nice grade to begin with. So so now we got Batman 423. We know this one. That is the beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
So Batman 423, if I can find it, was a
Hate porn Batman.
9.4. Went up a grade,
dang.
9.6.
Excellent.
Very nice.
What's up, Mars?
that book during this debacle has probably increased in value by like $300.
Oh yeah, big time.
Just during,
big time.
is that a first print?
That is a first print. Yes.
Yep.
All right, now we got Avengers Annual 10, first appearance of Rogue. When we first sent it, it was an 8.0, creamed off-white. It is half a grade up, 8.5. So that's nice. Yeah, they definitely pressed out that corner because that one was pretty bad. It was mashed. Everything's going up or staying the same. That's good.
Now, if the page quality changes, then there's
Right.
additional quality.
I was waiting when he said that. I was
Off-white
like,
is
is it going
still
to come back
off-white to
white
white.
pages or something?
That would be. Batman, Death in the Family. This is number 428. This was 9.2. It is still a 9.2. That's okay, though. Because, like I said, some of these weren't that damaged. I just sent them in just... Why not? If they got a bump, they got a bump. Alright, now we got, uh-oh. Secret Wars 8.
Boom, 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 boom.
This was an 8.5. Wait till you see
man.
this. Bam!
Okay.
8.5 to a 9.4. That is awesome. Awesome. 8.5
That
to a 9.4.
seems to be their MO for his books. If it wasn't 8.5, it's going to be a 9.4.
Yeah, right?
Cool,
Every
I got
8.5 went to 9.4. Awesome, Michael.
I got an 8.5 back from him. I want to resubmit, so.
Yeah. All right,
jerks.
now we got Wolverine number 1. This was a 9.0. It is a... Bam!
Yay!
9.4. 2 grades. Actually...
This is such a different.
Yeah, I know. They've been such bummers lately.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a breath of fresh air,
Yeah.
right? Like,
And this is white pages. The other one was
This is actually
also white
exciting.
pages.
An exciting mail call
I think
from
this is because
CGC.
they've been dropping the ball so much with his
Maybe.
books. They were like,
Right.
we got to do
Maybe.
something.
They don't care. Who are you
They
kidding?
don't care. So
I know that it's on the
Wolverine-
prestigious
drop it
Junkyard
down.
Breaks.
It would drop it down a grade just to spite you.
Yeah. This was Wolverine first solo. This was a 9.0. It is a 9.0. So this wasn't that badly damaged.
I love that cover.
It is a great
Yeah,
cover.
such
I actually just started reading this run again.
Yeah.
It's good.
I got the trade paperback of that run, for different sections of that.
Just Madripoor. Alright. We got Batman Year 1, number 2, 405. This was an 8.5.
Oh, it's going to be a 9.4.
Bam! 9.4. That's awesome. That is so awesome.
Jim, you're psychic.
8.5 to a
Mind
9.4.
blown.
That's awesome.
I think that was the first book that we found that had the crunch, and we're like, "What the H?"
That's when we first
All
started
right.
noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, "What is going on?" These were really good books. All right, Batman, Death in the Family, number 429. This was a
Another
9.0.
gorgeous cover.
I love this cover too. 9.0. It is a 9.2.
Yay!
Get a grade bump.
Pop it up.
Very nice. They're going up. And one left.
I was really concerned about this unboxing. Like, I was concerned on Michael's behalf. I know I haven't met Michael before, but I was concerned
Yeah.
that
I was too.
that it was going to be all this freaking time.
Yeah.
They were going to half-ass press them, and it was going to come down. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy for
Another
him.
Death in the Family.
Death in the Family, 426. This was a 9.2. It is still a 9.2.
9.2.
But that was fine. This one didn't have that much damage anyway, so it's a solid 9.2. And that is it. But Michael, man, that was
Nice. Yeah,
awesome,
congrats, Michael.
awesome unboxing.
Yeah.
I'll have those, and the ones that I kept that weren't worth resubmitting, I'll get everything to you this weekend. But congrats, man. You got some of those. What were there? 3 8.5s to 9.4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And this
That's
Secret
sick.
Wars 8 and a 9.4. What's that going for, Jason?
Give me a second here.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Wars. It's a 9.4 and it's not a newsstand, right?
No, not a newsstand.
Okay. 9.4 current cover price is $279.
Very nice. That's it.
Nothing to squawk at.
No.
All right, Michael.
That was an actual good CGC opening.
That was
Yeah,
a
it
good
was.
unboxing.
Yeah, I mean, the last one of mine, the last 18 books were good. Just the
Yeah.
first four stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You did end on a high note.
The first couple almost got Jason the Curse on air.
Oh, it did. I dropped.
Oh, that's right. That's
yeah,
right. He did.
Oh, he did.
Which doesn't happen very often.
that was
ladies and gentlemen.
that was my Marvel .1 that came back in 8.0 when it was like when I could have shaved with it when I sent it in, and it's came back in 8.0 with a giant.
The one that I cracked open and couldn't even improve, and we're gonna resubmit it. It's a joke.
So.
All right, Dolph. I have an 8.5 here. Let's 9.4. Let's do it.
Yeah, right.
my two Heir to the Empire ones. I'm happy with the 8.5 and the 9.2.
Yeah. Well, Michael,
Yeah,
Lucas,
I'm looking
if congrats, and if you guys are signing off, good night, man. I'll keep in touch and I'll get those books to you ASAP because you've been very patient.
Michael.
All right.
Yeah, congrats, Michael. That's awesome.
But yeah, that's cool. So what do you guys want to do? You want to do mail call first? Or you want to go right to the Star Wars?
No. I'm demanding right now. I want to see these sketch cards.
Oh! I forgot about those.
Well, they're in the mail call.
I'm dying.
So we'll do.
Well, then you go first.
We could do mail call real quick. I only have 2 things.
They're in the mail call.
What do you want to do? Mail call?
We can pop it on there. Yeah,
right,
sure.
Let's do mail call real quick.
All right.
Who wants to go first? Well, Chris is dying.
Jimmy does.
Jimmy's going first.
Jimmy wants to go first.
Jimmy's the only one that's got a PowerPoint presentation.
Jimmy's the only one with the PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Aha!
All right. Aha! So this is my segment for any newcomers. Usually I go over my newest Adam Hughes books. It is not a May the 4th until you get to the end special.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the last 2 are mail calls for Chris. So here we go. We click on here. Number 1, I got a Ghost number 7. It's actually pretty cool because they actually included Adam Hughes actually included Hellboy on the cover, and the mask, and what's the middle character's name? I always forget that little guy's name.
I don't know him.
The one with the he wears white with that. Anyway, but yeah, it was a pretty cool cover. Good copy, very sharp copy for me. I got a Serenity number 1. It's a connecting cover of 3 different books. So there's number 1.
Nice too.
I got number 2, and then I already had number 3. But yeah, they're beautiful covers. These 2 were the worst packed books I've ever got. They were literally an envelope with a piece of cardboard that was 6 inches long that was bent on one corner to go around one side of the book.
Terrible. And
it had a little bit of bubble wrap, and that was literally it. I'm lucky these actually got to me in one piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did, and they're beautiful books. I got a Virgin black and white sketch cover of Hellboy.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was a really good deal. And I've been looking for the sketch covers for a little while now. So,
Madman.
I received these in the mail today.
I forgot Hughes did a couple of Something's Killing the Children's.
Well, these 2 were specials through Frankie's Comics online.
Nice.
So there was only 1,000. There were only 1,000 printed.
Dude, that Bloody Virgin is awesome. Bloody.
Yeah. So I got both the Virgin and the regular. Yeah, they're gorgeous covers.
That's really cool.
Wonder Woman 750.
Cool
beautiful book. Yeah, he did another cover for 750 too that I have to get. But this one was the classic, the old version of Wonder Woman, and it's just a beautiful cover.
That one commands some money.
Yeah.
Those Tomb Raiders go for good money too, don't they?
Yeah, and there's the Tomb Raider. This is the last Adam Hughes I have on here. Then the next two are for Chris.
Nice, Adam Hughes sneaking it in there on the napkin. Very nice.
Yeah, he did a good job.
What
These next two are
juxtaposed
actually JDHs. They're not AHs. So I have
Yes.
Very nice Asajj.
I did a Asajj Ventress for him. I must have sketched out 3 different ones, and I wanted it to look cool, but I wanted her face to be visible. She has such an iconic look.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to put her in too much shadow. So I just did a straight up profile, double lightsaber. Came out good. And then Chris's final.
It's great.
So yeah. This one was fun to do. It was a character I didn't really know very well. So I did a little bit of the research, and Chris wanted the Sith version. So I noticed on a lot of the artwork that I had looked at, his eyes actually changed a little bit in the look, as well as his lightsaber. So I liked this like intense sort of evil look to him. So yeah, he's a pretty cool character, especially close up. So all of his characters in his face and his intensity. So yeah, these are the 2 that Chris are getting. Either Saturday if we see him, or whenever we do get to see him. So there you go.
Thanks,
Email
man.
Call for
Those came out great.
thanks.
All right, who's up?
Worth be with you.
Yeah, who's up? I didn't get much of anything. I got. Oh, you know what I got? I've been looking for these, and I ordered them, and they took like an extra long time to get. But I got. You guys ever read Peter Panzerfaust? Ever hear of it?
Heard about it, yeah.
No.
I got a volume 1 hardcover, right? And apparently those were the only 2. That was the only hardcover they did, the only collection of them they did. So I ended up finding volumes 3, 4, and 5 in trades.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
sweet.
No, I never.
So I
heard of
ended
this.
up getting this. What this is a tale. It's a take on Peter Pan, except it's set in World War II,
Oh.
and they're not like the Lost Boys and Peter Pan aren't necessarily magical. They're French
Like grounded
refugees
in
surviving.
reality? Oh, nice.
Yeah, surviving. A Nazi campaign going through their country. So it's really, really, really well written.
Oh, Mars knows
So I had
him.
to-
Mars just said he knows him.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
be wrong, but I think I heard on the Bags and Boards podcast, Comic Tom and Fire Guy Ryan, I think they talked about this
I'll have to
book.
check that out. That's worth a read.
Yeah.
I like
So I
neat
got
things.
that, and then I got it's upstairs because I've been reading it. But the Paper Girls Compendium,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to read that, and then for May the 4th, I picked up the 1 in 10.
Oh, nice. Is that the Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan.
That's really nice.
Yeah, there
That's
we go.
cool. That's a
I
really
asked
cool
Rick.
cover.
I said, "Are there any variants that Chris didn't get?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Okay."
Well, I did get 2 extra. I'm sorry, I did get 2 extras, 2 variants of
Yeah.
Tour 20, the Alex Maleev copy, and this is the one I had mentioned.
Yeah.
I really
that's the one
love
you
the
wanted.
artwork.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Awesome.
So
Oh, that's the other thing. I got your Thor 24,
24.
the A
Yep.
cover.
Yep.
The A cover. I got that, so
Sweet.
I'll have it for you when I see you.
Cool. We'll do a trade.
Yeah,
Trade. You done, Chris?
I'm done.
Jason?
I got just a couple books. Some books I picked up today at my LCS. So I got Twig 1.
I got I got the variant of that one.
Yeah, I like this cover. There's 2 covers.
That's
I like
a great cover.
I guess this is just a cover B, right?
Oh,
Not
you got
a-
the peach too? That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so I picked that up. I did pick up the cover
The Nodo cover, Jace?
Yeah,
that? Nodo did
there's
that one?
Nodo.
and then I needed to get to $10 in order to use my debit card. So I looked through the back issue bins, and I got another copy of this Lando one. I can't remember who the there's a first bounty hunter appearance.
There
in
is
this
a
one.
first in there. Yeah, I don't remember who it was too.
And this is like the fourth copy. I found them all for like $3,
Yeah, it's
$2 or $1. So I keep picking them up. So this weekend I went to a big flea market with the kids. The kids ran out of steam at about the 7 or 8 minute mark of our trip.
That's
So
tough, man.
that was not the greatest, but there wasn't a ton of comics. But there was a couple boxes. Griffin has been playing Batman Arkham Knights, so he was in love with Man-Bat. So this one guy for $1 had Man-Bat 1. I think it's like from 2000 or something like that. So that definitely appeased Griffin. And he had this. It was like a almost perfect copy
Oh, nice.
of the newsstand of Punisher 2099,
That's pretty
which
cool.
this book actually goes for some like raw like $12, but
Really?
a 9.8 of this when the newsstand sold for like $300.
I
guess
feel like anything, no matter what it is, if it's a 9.8, it'll go for at least a couple $100. Because
and the newsstand on these books it just has such a premium because this is like 94 or something like that. So it was really nice for $1. I was going to pick it up all day long. And then another stand. What I should have bought was there was a couple of Heathcliff ones there, and I did not buy them.
That's
because
Star Comics, right?
Yeah, in my brain, I just kept thinking about the Heathcliff 25-year anniversary border one is actually kind of a pricey book.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick up the Heathcliff ones. But he did have an old like supermarket 3-pack, and on the cover was just a New Defenders book, and on the back there was a Conan book. But I was like, let me see what's in the middle. Well, what was in the middle was Secret Wars 1. Now this is the second printing, but I think the second printing is actually more bad because you got the Black Spidey in the box. But pretty nice copy. I think with a press it'd be really nice. But for $3, there's no way I was leaving this at the flea market. So it was pretty cool. And then afterwards, we were near this tiny town, and there's this random toy store that has like plushies and stuff like that, and they have like newer comics. So whenever I'm in there, I try and just look at series that have already kind of popped already in like the last 4 or 5 months to see if there's any of the books still on the shelves. And so I got not one, but 2 copies of Captain Carter 1.
Damn.
They were 25% off, so $3 a piece. So I was happy to find those. And then Jimmy had got me one, but I thought I like this cover so much, I just got another Spider-Punk.
I like the Spider-Punk cover too.
And then this one was actually kind of shocking that it was still there.
Olivier Coipel.
This was still on the shelf. This book's like
is that
4
the
months
second
old.
print?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. I know that already went into a second print, but I don't know. You could tell by the barcode. Does it end in a 2?
No.
Then it says 111.
Yep, 808811.
First print.
So that was kind of the haul. Nothing huge, but some cool books to certainly find, and at the prices were good pickups. So.
Oh, there's this other. I thought this was a really cool cover. So the Radiant Black variant.
Oh, that's very
Wolverine.
cool. Yeah, I saw that on the on the keys this week.
Chris,
Yeah,
are
I
you
saw
still
that.
live?
Yeah,
Because my laptop just died.
yeah, we're still going.
All right, cool. Is that it, Jason?
That's it. Yeah.
Mine's quick. I only have 3. So
Are
I
they all-
have everybody. If you're following me on Instagram, you all saw this. I did get it. I was talking
crazy.
about it at the end of the last chat. A 9.6 Rocket. I had to buy it because this book, like I said, Rocket's going to be the main focus of Guardians 3, and this book should appreciate pretty nicely.
Was that eBay or
eBay, yeah.
Marketplace?
Yep. So this is the first of 5. I never spent more than $30 on any of them, but I have 5 of these coming.
Dang.
First
That's
Illuminati,
funny.
but I kept it to a budget. If it wasn't even pressable and under $40, I was buying them. So I bought a bunch of these. Sadly, I think they're probably gonna peak out Thursday.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but maybe they got some staying power if they keep to obviously the Illuminati. And this one I got 2 of these. Like usual, I don't have my eye on something. I buy one and then I see another one right around the corner for pretty cheap, so I buy a second one. This is a nice copy too. This is Albedo number 2. Second appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. It's on the back too. It's really nice.
That's Albedo 3, right?
What's that? Albedo 3.
Albedo.
I'm sorry. Yes. No, I wish I had Albedo too. But yeah, there he is, right on the back. Nice Usagi.
Nice.
But yeah, Usagi Yojimbo's not getting his own animated show. It's a girl version of a rabbit ninja, or a rabbit samurai. But it is definitely like usual, because Albedo 1 is so damn expensive or Albedo 2 is getting.
I'm not
so
trying
expensive.
to be sexist right now, but were there any female samurais ever?
Yes,
Oh.
there were.
Were there?
Yeah, there's actually one very famous one. But you look it up, because I did a deep dive, and there are more than one, but one very, very famous one that there's like songs and poems about. So yeah, there definitely are female samurais.
None of those songs or poems we can recite, but
No, no.
but still like mad famous.
Yeah.
Caduce saying that Illuminati was confirmed.
Yeah, no, Illuminati's definitely confirmed. But yeah, not only that, I think I saw the entire roster, which kind of bummed me out. But whatever.
Why did you see that?
It was not because I was seeking it out. It was like it popped up, and I was like, "Damn."
He couldn't divert his eyes.
No, I couldn't. It's like one of those things where, like,
It's a
I mean, I
Medusa.
knew it was happening, and I saw rumors on the rundown of the roster, but whatever. All right, so that's it for mail call. I mean, the rest of it is kind of sports card related. I did, like I've been saying, you know what? There's no reason why we can't get into sports cards. I've been buying these immaculate collections because I have an eBay search that if they're under $10 for immaculate collections, I buy them. And I'm a Niners fan, so this is an eye black Carlos Hyde autographed, $6.99.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. And Ryan McMahon, he's an outfielder for the Rockies. This is a dual relic auto, $9.99. I thought that was pretty badass. But I've been buying a lot of these, so I have, and I've been buying a lot of Hall of Famers. I got like Raleigh Fingers and who else? I also did get some like pretty good, like I got Robinson Cano and Noah Syndergaard. They're all $10. But the crazy thing about immaculate collections is those boxes are like $900, and you only get like 6 cards. So
Yeah.
it's basically like $100 a card on average. Everybody just hoping to get like a mega star, like a Trout, which will be worth like $5,000. But then you end up getting cards like this, and people just dump them. But I mean, on average, you're looking at $100 a card that you get them for $6.99. And I like them too. They're nice cards, and they're low numbered. Like this one's only 50, and this one is numbered to 99. Anyway, but they're so cheap. Why not?
Guys, this is a very quick aside, but I did the cover price on Chris's books.
Yeah.
How much do we think a Batman 423.96 is going for?
Batman 423.9.
You mean Michael's books?
Michael's book. Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Michael's
the
books.
McFarlane?
Yeah.
300?
$691.
Is it really?
Nice.
I'm telling you, I think that book has,
Wow.
during this debacle, that book has increased by multiple hundreds of dollars.
Good on you, Michael. If you're still listening, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
$600. That's more than his entire submission.
Almost 700, 691, yes. So
Yeah. Cool.
that book now in a 9.8 is a multiple $1,000 book.
Wow.
Jay, did you sell yours? Your first
Yeah.
print?
Yeah, I sold my newsstand when I got it back.
Yeah, I have a raw copy of that floating around somewhere.
All right, boys and girls.
Oh, here it is.
How many times do we
Jesus.
shuffle the
That's so
seeding?
absurd.
Shuffle seeds. How many
I
times?
just looked.
3.
3 shuffles. 1.
221 players.
It's gonna be quick. Shuffle 2.
Only Chris is gonna know who they are.
Shuffle 3.
I like that Chris Dolph says it's going to be quick. The first round will have 110
It's gonna
matchups.
be
For
quick.
God's sakes, 110 matchups.
How
Trust
quick
me.
was
it'll
our
be
Marvel
quick.
movie one?
What?
All right.
How
like
the hell
this.
does Rose Tico?
Rose Tico
Look, he's already
automatically makes
got-
it to the
he's already got a
second
Sabine
problem.
Wren? What?
He's already got a problem with it.
You're damn right. I got a problem with it. Look at who else is in there.
All right, so wait a minute. So we did not discuss this. Are we going by popularity or who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight?
Yeah, who would win a fight, right?
All right, who would win in a fight? Rose Tico's got to go to the Final Four.
I'm gonna kill you.
All right, Shakti, Sabine Wren. This is an easy one, right?
Me and Ren.
I'm going with Sabine. I'm gonna go with Shakti.
Shakti's a
Ooh.
Jedi.
Sabine Wren. She's a Mandalorian, but
Yeah,
a young one.
I had to go
I
Shakti.
think Shakti.
I don't know anything about it, so I'll go with Shakti.
Shakti. Bam.
I can guarantee I'm buying Sabine Wren's comic over Shakti.
I got to go Barasafi because I don't know the other dude. Do you know?
No,
Chris?
Duran Queldrama. No. So Barasafi it is.
Are we good with Barasafi?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. See, I told you.
Bearer
Quick.
of coffee? Yes.
Clone Commander Bakara versus Darth Wilrock.
I always go with the
Malak.
Darth.
Darth Wylock is from Legacy. He's a badass. He's got lightsaber whips.
Ooh.
I always go with the Darth.
Yeah, always go
Vilmar
with the Darth.
Garok versus Mon Mothma. I mean, I can't
Well, she's
imagine
a
Mon
strategist.
Mothma scrapping.
No, so
We'll go with
who
Vilmar.
is Vilmar? I don't know who that is off the top of my head.
Vilmar
I can
Grark.
imagine he could take Mon Mothma in a fight, though.
I'm assuming so.
Drugga
Durga
the
the
Hutt
Hutt.
versus Bastila Shan is a.
Oh, Bastila Shan's
she's-
gonna. That's Revan's wife.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, Bastila
Versus-
Shan all day.
All right, that's an easy one. General Veers versus Ahsoka Tano.
So Katana.
Of course.
Versus Max Rebo.
Kit Fisto and Cara Dune.
I'm
Ooh.
going Kit Fisto
Kit
on that one.
Fisto's a Jedi, even though
Yeah,
Cara
Fisto
Dune's
is a
cool.
Jedi.
All right, it's an easy one.
Cara
Plo
Dune's big
Koon
panther.
versus Jaster Mural. Well, Plo
Oh,
Koon's
Plo
also a
Koon all
Jedi,
day.
yeah.
Well, so is Jaster, but
Is he?
yeah.
All right,
Plo Koon is pretty cool though.
Plo Koon is cool. So we're getting into droids here.
come on.
RC-1262 versus Galen Marek.
Does it matter? Do you see what they're up against?
Do you know who this is?
Yes, I do, but I gotta
Just
look.
pick
It's
one,
bothering
Dolph.
me.
If they're not
Well,
going
it's
to win
gonna-
the next round.
True. All right, we'll go with the one who's not a droid.
All right, there you go.
Fair enough.
Versus Darth
Oh,
Vader.
great.
Good luck.
Ooh, Rex and Dengar.
Ooh,
I gotta go Captain Rex.
All right, this is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
That's a real tough one because Dengar is way more of a badass than anybody
But
realizes.
Dengar does have a history of being a puss.
He has a history of being a puss kind of after the fact.
After the fact, like later in his life, he's just like,
Right.
eh.
But you know what? Captain Rex is consistently a badass, so I'll go Captain Rex.
Yeah,
I
gotta
just read
go
a
Rex.
comic where Chewie threw Dengar off the top of a building. So
Oh, here we go. Kylo Ren versus Lord Khan.
Lord Khan all day.
Over Kylo?
Yeah,
I don't know
Kylo's a
Lord
friggin'
Khan.
bitch. Lord Khan was,
Kylo's a bitch.
from Lord Khan was from the
Star
from
Trek.
the Bane.
Star Trek. Now Chris really is going.
What if I slipped Spock in there? People would lose their minds.
You're right. No, Lord Khan was from the Bane books. He was like the head of like the Sith, and he pretty much was able to control your will, like to do for him. Like, and that was kind of his thing, which is why he was
So
in
he
charge.
used an Imperious curse?
Imperious curse. We should have thrown Harry Potter in there too.
Chris, did you say Kylo Ren was a baby? Is that what you said?
I believe I used the word bitch, but
I thought you called him a baby, which is I think just as bad.
Qui-Gon versus a droid is pretty easy.
Oh, Qui-Gon,
yeah,
come on.
Qui-Gon.
It was the only thing that was worth this first movie.
Are you going Padme over a Darth?
Yeah, Darth Malleval was female.
Either way, easily could take Padme.
Yeah.
I always
that's also from Legacy.
Newt Gunray and Shmi. Nice.
Uh,
This is gonna be the worst fight ever.
I know,
Shmi
right? It's gonna be a slap fight. That's what that is.
Let's just give Shmi the win, because
let's do it.
He's a Skywalker.
Rick Ollie versus Paul Secura.
Probably Paul Secura.
I know Rick Ollie. Where's he from? Is he from the video game?
He was a skateboarder.
Isn't Rick Ollie from Knights of the Old Republic video game?
He was a Jedi skateboarder.
Yeah,
I think he's a like.
Jim, he was probably on the. He was probably on the last on the last.
Prince Caesar.
I don't know him. Is he from?
He's from Shadow of the Empire.
It is his last name's worth a ton of points in Scrabble.
Hell yeah. I know.
Slime
Hera
War or
Syndulla.
Hera Syndulla?
Hera, yeah. All right, Jocasta Nu. I don't know.
Jocasta Nu. Who is this other? Who's this other name?
Ulick Qel-Droma?
Yes, Qel-Droma. Came right up. Was a male Jedi Knight whose life was recounted in the.
You got me at Jedi.
Yeah. Going against Fennec Shand.
Not Fennec Shand, Jocasta Nu. Jocasta Nu was a librarian.
No, Fennec Shand is the next one.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
is it?
I'm not looking that far ahead.
You
I'm
can see
so
that
focused
already?
on this one.
Yeah, it's against Fennec Shand.
Admiral Akbar versus Princess Leia.
Oh man,
I'm giving it to Leia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. And
She's a badass.
Started showing her force sensitivity.
I want to see her going against Fennec Shand.
Sio Bibble and Tarful. No idea.
No.
This sounds
Pick
like
one,
I
Chris.
would imagine this is what somebody who's drunk is trying to say.
Yeah.
Silent.
Sio Bibble.
Oh, Bubble.
Go with
Chris, you get to pick.
Tarful.
Tarful. Either way, he's gonna lose
Always
to
go
Princess
for one of
Leia.
those one named.
Right.
Cassius Fett versus Finn. Finn's a bitch.
Yeah, Cassius.
Finn 2 is a baby.
Against the Mandalorian? Oh, please.
Yaddle versus Luminara. They're both
Luminara.
Jedis. Two Jedis.
Was Yaddle a Jedi? Was she anything?
Yaddle was part of the council, so she was a Jedi.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
But Luminara. Well, Luminara also. She's a turncoat.
She is a turncoat, but Yaddle's a whatever species Yoda. is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to give it to Yaddle.
Yaddle.
He's a Yoda.
Still one of the dumbest
Because
things.
Luminara was still a trainee, because she was a trainee with Ahsoka, right? She was somebody else's. Who was she apprentice for? Barriss,
Yes,
right?
Barriss-Offee, right?
Give it to Yaddle.
Yep.
Although Luminara is cool looking, she's got those checkerboard face.
Yeah.
Chris, I'll let you pick.
Let's see, Yaddle. I'm going with Luminara only because
Alright.
we have proof of her abilities.
Oh, the upset.
Clone Commander,
Commander.
Tyr versus Ben. Say that again. That's Quiznos. He makes
Quadinaros?
subs.
Quadinaros.
He makes a great baked
He
sub,
makes
at least.
awesome
No.
toasted sandwiches.
Doesn't matter. They're going against Commander Cody next.
Oh, is that it? So we'll go with Quiznos.
Oh no! He's going like no. He doesn't win shit.
Ben Quiznos? Quindanaros?
No, he was this pod racer from the. That's who that is.
I remember that thing.
Which is why I have no clue what his name was. So
Clone Commander tier. All right. Oh, we got to go with Triple Zero.
Triple Zero.
Triple
all
Zero
day.
All day.
All day.
Evil C-3PO. Lobaka.
Cody.
And Yarl Poof.
Lobaka.
Dude, I go with Ibaka.
I don't know Yarl Poof. Lobaka was in Attack of the Clones, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Still a.
Every one of those Wookiees was a disappointment.
They were all a disappointment.
I don't know.
My favorite
Yarel is a Jedi.
My favorite Baka is mid-range Baka.
Yarel is a four-armed Jedi?
Is a gaunt, long-neck queerman. Yarel Poof had 2 brains, 4 arms, which he kept hidden beneath his Jedi robes.
You got me on 2 brains and 4 arms.
Right.
Ponda Baba. Who's Ponda Baba? We know this one.
Ponda Baba was the one who he's the one with the 2
yes.
butts on his
oh,
face.
right.
Ponda Baba's got to be related to Bibble. Ponda Baba. Bibble.
Nat Sakura, I don't know that one.
I'm assuming it's some kind of relation
brother?
to, Ayla.
Oh,
Ayla
right.
Sakura.
Nat Segura is Gene Segura's cousin.
That's another.
It's Tom Segura's brother.
He plays
comedian.
shortstop.
Cousin to Jedi Knight Ayla Sakura.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that's gonna beat Ponda Baba all day.
Kanan Jarrus versus Lobot. Well, Kanan, of course.
Kanan.
Poor,
you know who Lobot
poor
is?
Lobot doesn't make it. Yeah, of course, from the Cloud City. He doesn't make it out of the first round, though. He is kind of, there's a whole thing
Slice
about
noodles.
him.
Who's 122? I don't even know what droid that is.
Maybe we could put Sice Noodles into the next round.
Well, Sice Noodles killed Zero the Hutt, so let's see. Oh,
I'm gonna go with 122 because it's like how the hip hop kids just reference their area code.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with area code 122.
Oh, he's an IG droid, IG 122.
Okay.
He wins.
So let's go with that.
Yeah. Merciless droid. He shows absolutely no mercy towards his enemies, both in space combat and ground combat.
Oh,
this
wow.
is not
Owen
a fair
Lars
fight.
versus Emperor Palpatine.
Owen Lars is gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
Uncle Owen all day.
All right, Ada Galia Sharad Het.
Sharad Het.
You got it. Told you it's be easy. Rofen K Quildroma.
I don't know who.
Is that another Quildroma?
I don't know.
K.
Is it the second Caldroma?
Yeah, Quildroma. Let's see, who's that one? K. Quildroma was a human male who served as a Jedi Knight during the events of the Great Sith War.
Rofen
I know who he is.
Rofen is a Twi'lek. He looks like Bib Fortuna.
Oh, like not even a Force sensitive. Okay.
K. Quildroma.
So obviously the Jedi's gonna win.
Sanistaros versus Mother Talzin. We gotta go with Mother Talzin on this
one. Yeah.
Sanistaros is just a smuggler, right?
Yeah, but she's pretty awesome. But Talzin's got her beat.
Yeah, Talzin's got her beat. The sisters, yeah.
Most of these things sound like something I need to take ibuprofen.
Well,
Ki-Adi-Mundi is a Jedi, yeah. He's also on the council too, isn't he?
He's like the council.
He's like the guy, yeah.
He has a case of the Mondays every day.
Ooh.
No, why did you do this to me?
Darth Nihilus right off the bat with Quinlan Voss. Oh man, that's not good, man. Darth Nihilus has this one.
Have pulled a size noodle.
Wow.
Why couldn't he prefer?
I'm sorry, Chris. Darth Nihilus has this one hands down.
I don't know. Quinlan's kind of badass, and Darth Nihilus was eventually. No, Nihilus got him.
Nihilus has him.
He is a void who sucks the force out of living beings.
So can we just shuffle one more time?
Is this Sade?
It is smooth operator.
She's
Well,
got the
she
sweetest
obviously
tattoo.
wins.
I don't know who that is.
Mas Amida. Oh, you know this guy. He's the big blue dude, vice chair of the Galactic Senate, with the horns.
No,
Which one-
Sade beats anybody. You know, Sade's a smooth operator, and she's also
There he is. Remember him?
Oh, that's the Queen Amidala impersonator. Her.
Yeah. Her second. This is the second in command of
Keira
the
Knightley.
council. I don't know who Sabe is. Do you? Did you look her up?
So
I just did.
Mazameda is
Sweetest
Keira
tattoo.
Knightley.
She's the
Oh,
imposter.
she's Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
I don't know. She took a blown up starship to the face. It's more than the other guy.
I don't know. Give it to Sabe,
All right.
just because.
IG-88 versus Darth Crate.
Yeah.
Darth wins. It's a Darth.
Darth always wins.
Against Captain Phasma.
Count Dooku.
Dooku.
Yeah, definitely. Biggs Darklighter. Karis. I don't know Karis Fen. I'll look that one up.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know this dude. He's cool looking. Karis Fen.
What do we got? Karis Fen was a white-skinned Twi'lek in the days of the Galactic Republic. He was the son of Ro Fen, leader of Clan Fen. He had been exiled.
Yeah, Biggs Darklighter's just a starship pilot.
Yeah, he's an X-wing pilot, right?
Yeah, so I gotta give it to this dude.
Who's dead?
Who's dead. He's not even a good X-wing pilot.
No,
Karis
man.
Fen.
Karis Fen. If it was Wedge Antilles, I'd give it to Wedge. But
Lando versus whoever that is. Let's see.
we're getting into a couple.
Seitarai.
Panda wins.
Nope, this is like a councilwoman. Lando.
All right, Mando all day.
Clone Commander Gree versus Trasa. Trasa. Oh, Trasa is badass. She looks like Medusa with a lightsaber. Dang,
Nettie
she's
Jedi
cool.
Master. She's a Jedi Master,
Oh,
not even a
she
knight.
She wins.
Gree lost his head to Yoda, so
Crix Medine, Denaria Key.
yeah, we're getting into a couple of them that I'm not.
I'll do Denaria Key. You do Crix.
I got Crix.
Oh, you got okay.
A female Corivore was a high-ranking member of the corporate
Whoa.
alliance.
Denaria Key. You
Let's
got
see.
this? What does your Crix look like?
He
got you,
looks like an
Crix.
Imperial commander.
Crix wins. Or Denaria Key wins. Look at this dude.
Yeah, she's a
Galactic
lot
Empire.
uglier.
Her going
Yeah.
by looks alone. She'll scare the crap out of anybody.
Yeah, she looks like a
He
crown.
defected.
Sebulba versus
Sebulba.
Admiral Ozzel. Gotta go with Sebulba.
Sebulba,
He'll
the
sabotage your whatever you're trying to do.
Whatever you're trying to race.
yeah, fair enough.
All right, Cad Bane. Oh, Cade Skywalker. Ooh.
Why did you put Cad Bane up against that dude?
Wow.
I'm
was
sorry.
It was
but
the triple
Cade,
shuffle.
Like Cade is so OP, it's
Yeah.
not even funny.
Cade's good. Sorry, Cad Bane. You lose.
Yep, you're out.
Wait, did you
You're
just
out.
use Did you just use the OP?
Yeah. Oh, this is a fight I'd like to see.
Yeah, but I've watched Oscar Isaac get his ass kicked a lot these last few weeks. So,
Ooh.
oh,
I don't know, Jason Solo.
Jason Solo became Darth Kratos.
Oh.
I
Asajj is pretty cool, though. I don't know.
saw it. See, here's the thing. Jason Solo against Asajj, I would give it to Asajj. But if it was his Darth,
Yeah, I see that.
Man. Let's see.
Yeah, but if he's fighting Asajj, right, he's never going to get to the Darth status if you think he's going to get beat in his Jason Solo earlier status. So
Darth Cadus?
Darth Cadus. Yeah.
Darth Cadus.
Where did you source these 221 names
I
from?
found a list that said 200 Star Wars characters, and
Okay.
I had to add 20 more because it didn't have the Mandalorian and it didn't have Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett. So I added some characters from there. I gotta go with Asajj Ventress.
I'm with you on this.
Until he's a Darth, he's not.
Not going to get to
Yeah,
Darth
Jason
Vader.
was just a little young
and
guy.
Code Commander Nee. I gotta go with Pre Vizsla on this one.
Pre-Vizsla, no contest.
Now, if it was post Vizsla, it would be totally different.
I don't know.
All right. Which one?
Sand Hill?
I'll go Tyon.
What in the Sam Hill?
Sand
I'm on
Hill was a
Wikipedia.
male
I'm
man
on
with a
Wikipedia right
He's
now.
a banker. Sand Hill's a banker.
Oh, greeting Obi-Wan during his search. Oh, this guy. I think he's the same. He's like an Inquisitor.
Tyon?
Let's see. Greeting Obi-Wan during his search for General Grievous on.
Oh, I
Who's
remember
what?
this dude. He's the one from the Australian.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
the guy who flies the plane in the Thunderdome.
Whisper to-
Mad Max
Whisper to-
Thunderdome. You guys remember the Mad Max movies? He's the one with the little kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, I gotta give it. Either way, it's like the other one where they just
I don't
slap
know.
each other.
yeah, right.
This one is they're both smugglers.
Yeah, they are both
Yeah,
smugglers.
but Han Solo, I give it to Han over Dash Rendar
Yeah,
Because Han has Chewie.
Han has.
because
two.
Han has Chewie, but Han is also a total badass. Oh no!
Who's BT?
Obviously Boba.
Yeah.
BT-1's the other murder droid. Astromech.
the Astromech.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's right. Damn. Well, Sun Fac is a Geonosian, right?
No, Sunfac is
Oh,
a place
really?
where you can get like board shorts and like Vans shoes and.
No, that's Faxon.
Oh, no.
So that's
That's Faxon.
That's
Geonosian of the upper caste living
Yeah,
in.
Sun Fac is the he's like the Geonosian. They're the insects.
Yeah.
But Snoke is not even a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, Snoke is a clone of Palpatine.
All right, we'll give it to
so-
Snoke. Either way, he's going up against Boba Fett. Kir Kanos, General Hux.
Kirkanos
Yeah.
all day
Anybody could
from
beat
Crimson
General
from
Hux.
Crimson Empire.
My God,
Oh,
it still
Maz
keeps going.
Kanata and Captain Gregor Typho. I remember Gregor Typhos from the prequels. Maz Kanata's
Yeah.
cool though.
Maz Kanata is that little fucking.
Yeah, she's the one. Yeah, exactly. She's the
Yeah.
one who was hiding Luke's lightsaber.
Right.
Let's give it to her.
All right.
Exar Kun versus Dr. Aphra.
Ooh.
She's resourceful,
She's resourceful.
but what's Exar Kun? Oh, he's a Jedi. Damn it. Oh, it's Wait, why are they showing
Exar Kun
Oh,
was
that's a
human
dream.
Elder.
Somebody put as a dream casting Mads Mikkelsen for him, but he's a pretty badass Jedi. I don't know. Sorry, Aphra.
Yeah. Aphra's well, unless Vader's there to protect her.
Bib Fortuna. Well, Sakura wins that one.
Well, listen, if Quinlan Voss can't go on, then his apprentice can.
Yeah.
Forlom.
Forlom.
Please, BB-8.
Against BB-8, seriously?
There's your wedge. Aura
Oh,
Cinnamon.
against Aura.
Wedge finally didn't make it.
Ries versus Grogu. Nice. Ries is the clarinet guy.
Grogu, obviously.
Grogu.
He'll just eat him.
He'll just eat him.
Lon Sakura.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Lot
go with
Dodd.
Sakura's.
Man, there are a lot of Secures.
Lon Sakura is Ayla's father.
Lot Dodd is a councilman, so let's go with
Yeah.
Lon. Coleman Trebor versus R2D2.
Who's Coleman Trador?
I don't know. Let's just pick R2. Well, I don't know. We might anger people.
But R2.
Coleman Trebor is a Jedi.
Oh,
Did you look him up?
He's the
Yeah.
the finned one.
Yeah.
He has
you know what though? R2. Fuck you, Coleman. Because I said so.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Grievous versus.
oh
Lie.
my
Yeah.
god! They already knocked up Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, he went up around.
He went up around.
I don't know. I know Rune Hacko. That's who's he from? Oh, that's Newt Gunray's partner. The other one. And J. Mike Keel's a Jedi. There you go.
Mm.
Easy. Darth Plagueis versus Zeb Aurelios.
Oh, but I love Zeb, but Plagueis totally got him.
Yeah, Zeb is cool. Sorry, Zeb.
Zeb's
Mara
dead.
Jade against the Jedi, and it's a no-brainer. Grand Moff Tarkin versus whoever that is. Roran.
Doesn't matter. They're going against Darth Maul.
Roran Oh, that's the from the High Republic. It looks like that's a Hammerhead
He was
Jedi.
on
Oh.
What's Happening, wasn't he?
What's that?
Well,
Who's on What's Happening?
Yeah,
rerun.
I gotta pick
Yeah,
him
Roran will
though.
probably
He's
beat
a
Tarkin.
Jedi
That's some
versus
Jedi
just
dance
a
moves.
general.
Although
Okay.
Tarkin held his own against Vader. Dirge all day.
Yep. Malagus.
Yeah,
Is it Darth?
He's a Darth.
he's a Darth.
Earth.
I don't know who Lumaya, but I can imagine if Princess Leia can kill Jabba, anybody can.
Depends on who's in the room with Lumaya born. Sure, blah 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 blah. Was a Force.
She's a Dark Lady of the Sith.
Lumaya? Bingo.
Done.
Dexter
She was
Jester.
Lord Vader's
Versus
Lord
Chief
Vader's
Chirpa.
shadow.
Chief Chirpa.
Wait, remind me who Dexter Jester is? Oh, I know this character. Why? Dexter. Oops.
Dexter.
Well, Chirpa is a
Oh,
Ewok.
Dexter Jester, the diner owner from
Oh,
from.
give it to the Ewok, man.
Yeah, give it to the Ewok. At least he's a warrior.
Right.
The Warrior Chief.
That was another Ollie, Clone Commander Fox.
I don't know who this stats. There we go. It's a Jedi.
Jedi.
During the Clone Wars.
oh my God!
There's a lot.
Thrawn
It's
versus Valorum, that's easy.
110
Thrawn wins every time.
Yeah.
110 matchups in the first round, Jim.
Wolf Sit Luke, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I can do these. Oh no, Luke meets Yoda in the second round. Ouch. Ouch. Gazgano versus T-Sec.
We'll pick one.
Gazgano.
I have to look this up. I gotta be fair, because otherwise they'll, wait a minute, that's my
Gazgano
favorite.
is I know,
Pod
I know.
Racer.
Tessic was an accountant.
Alright, Pod Racer over an accountant. Darth Bane. Easy. Kira versus Bo-Katan.
I don't know.
Wait, you're going Kira over Bo-Katan?
Dude, she's running the
Chris loves
fucking
Kira.
syndicate, man. I do love Kira.
You do love Kira.
That's fine.
I like that.
I'm good.
I like that with very marginal challenge he folds. I do love Kira.
I do.
That's like it's not like Jimmy hanging on to Winter Soldier.
Yeah, which should have won.
Stop yourself. Wes
Still
Jansen
should've
is a X-wing pilot.
Is he?
TC-14, I don't know.
He's from Chenab.
You pick, Jimmy.
I'm gonna go with a number TC-14.
All right.
TC. But what droid is TC-14? Oh, he's like a no, that's an icon.
He's the he's the droid after TC-13.
Who is
But
Karner Jax?
Karner Jax from Crimson Crimson
Oh,
Empire.
wow,
TC-14 was a protocol droid with feminine programming.
Karner Jax is actually pretty badass.
Yeah.
Against Wicket, doesn't matter.
Jarek versus Wat Tambor. I know Wat Tambor. How do I know Wat Tambor? Because Wat Tambor is an elected official.
Jeffrey Tambor's
He's
kid.
Jeffries. Jarek. Oh,
Jarek is an Imperial Inquisitor? No, he's
Yeah.
a Deputy Minister of Mandalore.
Jarek is actually pretty cool looking. Looks like
Inquisitor.
reverse RoboCop.
Right. He looks like what's his name? The dad from that '70s show.
He does look like the dad from that '70s show.
Who was also in RoboCop.
He was also in RoboCop.
He's also Robo.
Right. After he slices you in half with his lightsaber, he calls you a dumbass.
Snuva's a Wookiee.
Snuva. All right, give it. Yeah.
You got cut in half, you dumbass.
Right.
We got to give it to the Solo.
Jaina Solo. Yeah, Tonwi. That's from she's from Geonosis, right?
She's from Charles in Charge?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Hoth Wampa on this list?
She inappropriately touched Scott Baio.
Nice. Django Fett versus
Sure it wasn't the other way
Windu.
around.
We already know what happens here.
Oh, that's
This one's
horrible.
already been played out.
And
It
then he
already
goes
has
against
been
Bosk.
decided. It's Mace Windu.
Ezra. Gotta go with Ezra. Why is Ben Skywalker here? Not Porkins. Oh,
Well, Ben's totally going to beat Porkins.
of course.
Porkins is like the only Star Wars character I could probably successfully cosplay.
I gotta give this to Chopper.
You'd have to shave, though, a little bit.
Cobb
Yeah.
Vance versus, I don't know who Pestle Argente is. I'll be right back. Debate this one amongst yourselves.
Well, let's find out who
Yeah,
Hassel.
we don't have enough time to debate. There's 110 in the first one.
Passel was a male Corvor who was a magistrate with a corporate alliance.
No, Cobb Vanth. But we can't do anything about it until he comes back. What is he peeing?
Probably.
Oh, Chewbacca's coming up soon.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, who's he up against?
Lushrax, Daphne. I'm trying to see what that.
Where? How can you see? I can't see that. Oh, I see it.
Now that we've picked winners, though, it should be pretty fast. Cobb Vanth?
Cobb Vanth.
Yeah.
Alright.
We still
Chewbacca.
have 55 options
Rose
in round
Dauphine?
2.
Jason, it'll go so fast.
The next 55 will go super
Clone
fast.
Commander, Cope. Yeah, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
I don't know. Fokuna Yu. Fokuna.
He was a male Anx who served as an aide to General Zoe.
Yeah.
I gotta get a drink.
Watto Moff Gideon. I guess you got
Annie!
Moff
I gotta
Gideon,
get
right?
Yeah.
Ooh, next one's nice. Savage Opress versus Ray.
Savage?
I like Savage, but I don't know. They kind of OP'd Ray.
Yeah, but
I like
this
Savage.
is about.
She
This
did
is-
beat Palpatine.
She.
Red
Yeah,
Man.
you know how old he was?
These are easy.
He did. She did need help. Though.
Peru. And Peru. Alright, we'll go with him. And Admiral Piet and Grappa the Hutt. Oh, we'll go with the
Admiral Piet's
versus
dead,
Ray.
isn't he?
He is dead.
He is
Darth
dead.
strangle him.
Yep.
All right, working our way back up. I don't know who
Uh,
Gilad. I gotta look him up.
Galahad.
Galahad Palion. Oops. He is. These are both. These are basically two generals. So pick
Yeah.
a general.
Oh, Hellion. Yeah, he's from the Thrawn trilogy.
Yeah, he's from Thrawn.
He's learning under Thrawn. I'm giving it to Palion.
Okay. Revan versus. We gotta give it to Revan.
Cole. Oof. Yeah, for sure.
Moff Gideon versus Savage
Oh,
Oprah.
jeez.
Yeah, Savage is gonna wipe the floor with him.
Even Peel.
Is he even keeled?
Let's give it to Even. I'm sending him through, and I don't even know who he is. Cobb Vanth versus Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewie, come
You
on.
definitely shouldn't have sent a. Oh wait, a long-lived Lannic Jedi Master who served on the Jedi High Council during the waning days of the Galactic Republic. Okay.
Nice. You gotta look this one up. Kip Duron
Kip Duron. Let's see. KYP.
versus
Oh,
Chopper.
comes right up.
He was a
Chopper's
human
just
male
really
who was polarizing figure in the galactic history, both a leading Jedi Master.
Oh, so you gotta give it to him because Chopper's just a smartass. That's it. He's not even a badass droid. Ezra versus Ben.
I'm giving it to Ben.
Over Ezra, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I am. But Ezra
I'm
Win the
fine.
second round.
only because he's more experienced.
Bosk and Mace.
Mace is gonna
Mace
kill him.
Windu. I actually know those two.
Snuva and Jonas will give it to the Solo.
Yeah,
Give
you
it to
always,
Jaina.
pick a solo, just like you
I'm
pick
gonna
Darth.
pick a Solo.
Suva.
Jarek
Wicket
and Wicket.
versus Jarek.
Who's Jarek?
Who is Jarek?
Jarek is a deputy minister.
Oh, that's that reverse RoboCop guy.
yeah.
I think
Oh.
he takes Wicket.
Yeah, RoboCop wins.
Karner Jax is pretty badass versus
Yep.
Jedi. Bo-Katan versus whoever Mirta Gev is.
Let's make sure that this character is not.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She looks like a Mando. She's a Mandalorian.
Oh, it was a female Mandalorian bounty hunter around the time of the Second Galactic Civil War, born on
Feel like they're
Mandalore.
on par with each other, so
Oh, daughter of the bounty hunter Aelin Vel. You know who Aelin Vel is?
yeah.
Aelin Vel is Boba Fett's daughter. I'm giving it to Murda Gev.
All right, you really don't like Bo-Katan, do you?
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Nien Nub versus Darth.
Wait.
I didn't have to think about that. We liked Gazgano, right?
We did like Gasgano.
All right, because versus a Hutt on a bye. God damn it.
Oh,
This one hurts.
This one
does
really
hurt.
hurts.
You gotta give it to I don't even know. I don't even know what to say here. It sucks to lose one of these guys in the second round, that's for sure. Damn.
Did Luke out train his master?
I don't know, man. I might have to give this one to Yoda.
I don't know. Luke really carried him around the forest, literally.
Even though just a few years prior, Jay, he could jump from one galactic Senate seat to the next with no
All right,
problem.
Jimmy, what do you say?
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to say Yoda.
Jason?
I mean, Yoda fit in his backpack. I'm going to go with Luke Skywalker.
Are you a Luke?
Yeah, but can Yoda move around like that anymore?
Who knows what year this Yoda is?
Luke's in his prime.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Luke. He's like, the whole story revolves around Luke.
Yeah, but that means he's just going to instantly win if you go by that logic.
That's true. That's true.
Because Luke wouldn't know shit if he didn't train under Yoda.
Doesn't mean that How many Sith Masters trained under another
Yeah,
Sith
I
Master
know.
that they killed?
I'm gonna vote Luke. Jason?
I'm going Luke.
All right, you're Luke. Jimmy is
Backpack.
Yoda. Chris,
See, I was gonna say I have to pick Yoda.
you're Yoda.
We're split.
Coin toss.
All right, coin toss.
Is there anybody in the chat right now? They get to pick. Tiebreaker.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's
I don't
see.
have it anymore. It's on my laptop.
Hold on, I'm looking. There's two in the chat, so this says, but nobody's responding. Let's see. Luke or
Who would win between Luke and Yoda? Oh, there is a battle arena on YouTube.
Mars Comics says Yoda. Yoda it is.
Yoda. All right. Damn, we lost Luke. Admiral Thrawn versus Grief Karga. Poor.
Oh, Thrawn's gonna.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
Thrawn's gonna beat him.
Apollo Creed just he doesn't really do.
Oh yeah, this is funny. This is funny. Grandmaster Luke versus Grandmaster Yoda. Yoda wins because Luke doesn't believe he can win, and that is why he fails.
Wow. Smash Ollie, right? We put them through.
Just saying.
Orin Free
Who's
Todd. I don't even know who that is.
Orin Free Tom.
I gotta need a refresher for
Oh
them.
Jesus!
What?
This is who.
Oh, jeez. Well, Lamaya has got she's got an energy whip, and she's pretty badass.
Right.
All right, done. Dirge versus Malgus. I know you like Dirge, but Dirge is just a bounty hunter, right?
Yep.
Darth
Gotta give it
wins.
to a Darth.
Gotta give it to a Darth. Darth Maul versus whoever the hell that is. Doesn't matter.
It's Maul.
Plagueis and Mara Jade. Oof.
Well,
Plagueis taught Palpatine.
he did, and then Palpatine killed Plagueis.
And then Palpatine killed him. So that means that Palpatine's better than Plagueis.
That does mean that Palpatine's better.
I don't know. I'm really not big. I'm like, I don't know my Mara Jade. You guys definitely know more than I do. Is Mara Jade badass?
She
I know her
becomes
first
pretty
appearance at
badass.
9/8.
But then she gets killed by Jason Solo.
So there you go. Plagueis?
Plagueis.
Jar Jar Binks.
No.
No, not happening. Not on any. Obi-Wan versus Grievous. We already know how that happened.
Well, we know. Yep.
We're just putting R2 through until
We're putting.
until Obi-Wan can destroy him. Grogu versus Lon Sakura. Guess we gotta
Probably Grogu.
Yeah, we gotta put Grogu. Based on potential alone. Laura Singh.
Yeah.
Because
Laura
Logray is
Singh.
the witch doctor, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Sakura versus Forlom, bounty hunter.
Ayla. I got Ayla on that one.
XR, right?
XR Kun and Depa Balaba. Depa Balaba was Mace Windu's
Oh man.
apprentice.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah. Wasn't she a turncoat too?
Sort of.
Wait, was she in Bad Batch? She was in Bad Batch.
Dua Lipa.
Was she? Yeah, and she got killed in Bad Batch.
Yeah, she got killed in Bad Batch. So just because she
Oh,
can't stay alive.
XR Kun. Just because she can't stay alive.
Well, we gotta go. Maz Kanata we kind of put through on a joke. Whoever Oppo or Rancisis is, he's got to be better.
Jason, I I apologize.
For what?
I just read a very good argument for Luke Skywalker.
That's all right.
Lawrence was the
He's pretty cool. He's a big hairball.
fifth pious and male
And he's
Jedi
under-
who served in the Jedi
He's dead
Council
now.
during the invasion of Naboo in the Clone Wars.
He wins because Maz Kanata doesn't. C-3PO on the bye.
Kirkanos.
Yeah.
Kirkanos.
Boba Fett versus Snoke. Uh-oh.
Well, was
I'm
it
saying
the
Boba.
was it OG Boba Fett or
Yeah,
or
before they
Book of
took his
Book-
helmet
Book
off.
of Boba Fett?
Let's go, Boba.
I'm going Boba because Snoke got wiped out by a bitch. So
Greedo, Han Solo, another one we already know what happened. It's just so funny how like 3 of them got paired up already. We know.
I know, right?
Pre Vizsla versus I don't know who Tyon Medon is, but Pre Vizsla is
Tyon?
Pre Vizsla.
Tyon. Oh, Star Wars. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Pre-Vizsla's
Pre
winning.
Vizsla. Not thinking about that guy anymore. Zuckus,
Nope.
Asajj Ventress. That's
Asajj.
easy. Oh, Cade versus Black Chrysanthemum.
Black Chrysanthemum doesn't stand a chance.
Not against a Jedi.
But he can beat up half of a city, or at least a quarter of a
He
city.
can beat up 3 Trandoshans
Yeah,
that are barely armed.
and come
He's got-
around the corner limping.
Limping. They didn't even join the fight full health. Savan. If you look up Savan by itself, it's just a Middle
I
Eastern.
don't know, Black Kirsten
songwriter.
could hang in there if he had his
She's a
back to
Falleen. She's the same species as Prince Caesar. They have like this pheromone that they emit where you
Oh.
pretty much fall under their spell.
Unless the Bulba does like the ladies.
Savan.
Yeah. Good call. Trasa. We looked her already, right?
Did we?
Yeah. Trasa was oh yeah, the girl that's like Medusa Jedi. I don't know who Denaria Key is though. But I did already look them up. Yeah, Trasa. Definitely.
Okay.
Bach? I don't know. We didn't look him up because he got the bye. Bach.
A Twilight Dark Jedi.
Oh, well, I guess he beats Lando. He's got like a Darth Maul kind of saber. Bach wins.
Ooh. Bach.
Oh, wait a
Count
second. What?
Dooku versus
Okay,
Karis
never mind.
Fenn.
Did we already look up Karis Fenn?
I think so.
Yeah. And oh yeah, I'd say I would have to say just based on anything, Dooku's gonna friggin'
Yep.
massacre him.
Agreed. Phasma versus Darth Krayt. Oh, Darth wins.
Hello.
Darth always wins.
Not always.
Nihilus versus Sabe.
Who did we say Sabe was?
Sabe is a Jedi. Oh no, Sabe's Keira Knightley.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nihilus is gonna swallow her soul.
Sorry. Kiadi Mundi, he's a really
Yeah,
good
he's gonna-
one. And yes, Senator Bail Organa.
Bail
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy Smits. Mother Talzine versus Kay Kildroma.
Kay Kildroma was a Jedi.
Yeah?
I think so.
Does that automatically
Hey,
put
Droma.
Drama over?
The human male who he was one of the generals in the Sith War. He was from the Bane books.
Oh, so Mother Talzine wins this one.
Well, he was a Jedi general.
Oh.
He was a Jedi master.
Anakin? First time seeing Anakin.
Anakin Solo.
Oh,
That's their
Anakin
son.
Solo.
He's a Jedi.
Palpatine versus that's easy. Kanan, right?
Kanan Jarrus. Yeah. Kanan Jarrus, he dies.
Nat Sakura over.
No, Uriel Poof was
Say that again.
Uriel Poof or whatever. Poof.
Say it one more time.
Poof.
Poof.
Clone Commander Cody versus 000.
No way, 000 is gonna kick his ass.
000 will just lure him into a bad situation and then murder him.
Right?
Luminara versus Luminara. Clone
Commander
Commanders
who?
are just, yeah. The Mandalorian versus Cassius Fett.
Mando. Din Djarin.
Princess Leia versus Tarful.
Yep. Leia.
Fennec Shan versus Ulic Quildroma.
Who do we say he was? I can't.
Definitely a Jedi. Oh, he's from. It's the guy from on the cover at Tales of the Jedi.
Oh.
I don't know. You got to give it to him over Fennec, even though Fennec.
Yep. Fennec's pretty badass.
She
but...
is pretty badass. Prince Caesar versus Hera.
Yeah, Caesar.
Yeah.
All day.
Scissors.
He's a tough one to beat.
Yeah. Tebow versus.
Tebow.
Sorry, Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Shmi. Qui-Gon.
Yep.
These are easy. Captain Rex versus who is Lord Khan?
Lord Khan was the head of the Sith during that Bane book, but if
it's what James Caan's kids have to call him at
James
home.
Caan's kids.
Lord
yeah.
Khan. Well,
So-
he wouldn't allow anyone to use the Darth moniker.
So we
Because
got to
one of them
put
all
him
to be
over
equal.
the captain, right?
I think so.
All right. Vader versus Galen Marek.
Yeah, I think
Galen
Vader's
is
gonna win.
the dude who built the Death Star, right?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Darth is gonna friggin' have his
Lunch.
kidneys in his.
Kit Fisto, Plo Koon. They're both Jedi Council
Ooh.
guys.
I'm going Plo Koon.
I was gonna go Plo Koon too.
He's cooler.
Max Rebo versus Ahsoka.
He's gonna hit her with his keys.
I don't know.
Bastila
Shaq Koon
Shan.
or Bastila Shan's pretty good. Shaq Koon. All I see is Shaq Koon death. Oh, Shaq Koon's the one with the metal face. Also died in Order whatever.
Oh yeah.
66.
Yeah,
And
Bastila.
Bastila Shan. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Bastila Shan.
All right, we're at the top.
Bastila.
Paz Vilmar Groch.
I'm just going with Paz Vizsla.
I agree. Barriss Offee versus Darth Wirelock.
Darth wins.
I don't know.
No,
Barriss Offee's pretty cool.
I'm
Because she does
Barriss
go
Offee
bad.
sounds like she'd be working at Starbucks.
Barriss Offee is the one who is Ahsoka's counterpart. They were training together, and then she went bad. So we'll go with the Darth, because she dies in Clone Wars. All right, and then Rose Tico, right, guys? Right?
if you hit Rose
Everybody, Rose Tico? Shaq T,
Tico.
Darth Rylock.
T,
We're getting there, Jason.
I'm saying Shakti on that one.
I agree. Paz Vizsla, Bastila Shan.
I think that's going to be one hell of a fight,
That is a good fight.
but I'm going Bastila Shan on that.
Anybody disagree?
No.
Ahsoka Tano versus Plo Koon. Another good
Ooh.
fight.
I don't know.
That's a good one.
I don't know. I think Plo Koon's gonna come out
Didn't
on top.
Ahsoka take care of? Ahsoka did take care of. Took care of Maul.
Plo Koon's got a rich history, though. Like, Plo Koon's
Dude,
badass.
he has Force lightning,
Yeah,
but on the light side.
yeah. All right, what do you guys say? This one we might have to debate. So I think I'm going Plo Koon on this one. He's a pretty badass.
I would have to say Plo Koon.
He was respected for his level-headed analysis of events and unflappable calm. Yet in Clone Wars, right, like Ahsoka's always kind of making some rash decisions early on, right?
Yep. I'm going to see if anybody has ever debated this. Plo Koon versus Ahsoka Tano. Because they are together in Clone
Plo
Wars.
was especially devoted to protecting the clones under his command.
Lightsaber duels. Ahsoka Tano versus Plo Koon. Oh my god, this one. As Ahsoka takes on one of the wisest members of the Jedi Order, Plo Koon, in a best-of-3 rounds battle. Somebody's done this already. I have to lower the volume.
Alrighty, guys, Yao G.
Let's see. I can't show it because otherwise they'll shut me down. Plo Koon wins.
Of course. He has Force lightning.
Vader versus Lord Khan.
Vader.
Vader. Just put Vader at the end.
Maybe not. Qui-Gon versus Qui-Gon.
I'm sorry.
I'm giving it to Qui-Gon.
That's our first Darth loss.
I'm sorry.
It is,
Vader is my Winter Soldier. Come on.
I gotta look up this Prince Scissor. I don't remember.
Prince Caesar. He was from Shadows of the Empire. He was like the big bad throughout that whole thing.
Oh yes.
Everybody knows he beats paper.
I don't know.
I couldn't even get that out.
That was awesome. How long you been holding on to that one?
At least 3 rounds.
Pol Sakura is a Twi'lek Jedi. Yeah, we got to give it to Prince Scissor on this one.
Prince Caesar.
Leia versus Ulick Qel-Droma. This is a tight one too.
That's a tight one too because, Leia's a Skywalker.
She isn't really, other than like being able to not die in space. She was pretty badass in the comics. Yeah.
But I'm giving it to Tales of the Jedi over there.
Mando versus Luminara. I mean, it's hard not to give it to Jedis.
I don't want to give it to the Jedi though because he's covered in freaking Beskar.
All right. Done. Just give me a reason to pick Mando.
All right, 000 loses this. Oh, really? Against the Jedi?
Mean, he'll trick him into a room and then murder him.
I don't think that works on the Jedi.
Kanan versus Palpatine. This is
You saw what Luke did to those murder droids, and
true. I guess this has to go to Palpatine.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Anakin Solo versus Mother Talzin. I guess we got to go with the Solo.
I'll pick Anakin on that one.
Oh, this is a good one. He's like one of the best Jedis.
I know. I was gonna say I'd probably give it to Ki-Adi-Mundi, but
yeah,
Darth Nihilus is such a freaking badass.
I know Nihilus is really cool.
It's hard to say, but
do either of you guys have opinions on this?
Absolutely not.
Jimmy?
You know how I feel about a Darth.
Jedi Master versus Darth.
Oh.
Well, I never heard of Ki-Adi-Mundi until today, so I'll go Darth.
No, he's like head of the council.
He got the big tall head.
He's got the big cone head.
Oh, he's the Oh, he's
Yeah.
little known fact. He's one of the only Jedi Masters that they gave permission to mate.
Whoa.
I know.
He did not make it past Order 66 either, did he?
No, he got gunned down.
But let's see.
Yeah, he's
Gunned down by clones.
his species has a very low birth rate, probably because of the size of his head.
I don't know. Nihilus is so good.
He is listed as one of the only Jedi that are stronger than Yoda, all time. He's actually one place below Luke, which is why I was a little bit.
I mean, but.
Let's see. Let me take a look at Nihilus' skill set for a minute.
This is a tough one, man. Wikipedia. What does he say about Nihilus?
I'm reading all about Nihilus right now.
Nihilus is so cool.
Yeah, he's a void. Like he's a void.
He was responsible for the devastation of the entire planet Qatar, killing and absorbing the force energy of the Jedi at the Conclave of Qatar, along with every other living thing on the world save one Maraluka woman named Besis Mar.
Yeah. Nihilus people?
I guess we'll go with Nihilus. He's
Plus,
a
great
Nihilist.
Mac.
Ooh,
Darth
Crate
Crate
versus
and Count
Dooku. What do you think, Chris?
I love Darth Crate, but Count Dooku. Dooku is very underestimated, and he is way stronger than anybody gave credit for.
You're going Dooku?
I'm going
I'm
Dooku.
here for the Dooku. Yeah, the Dooku. Yeah, the Dooku.
I still don't know who Bach is. Do I?
Doc was a dark Sith.
Oh, that's right. We looked him up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not a bad composer either.
Oh. Jason, you got him, man. We set him up. You knock him down. Oh, this is the girl with the roots for hair.
Oh, Mace Windu's apprentice.
Mace Windu's apprentice.
That's sure.
So she got thrown out a window too.
Trasa?
Yeah. Trasa.
Savan versus Cade.
I'm still going Cade on this.
Oh my God! Did you guys even see who Bach is? Oh,
Yes.
Yikes!
Yeah, Cade. Asajj versus... Oh, Asajj wins this one.
Now, you know
Yeah, I
what
think
Bach
so.
looks like? Bach looks like he was one of those same species that was trying to rob that.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Han Solo versus Boba
Oh my
Fett.
God!
Gotta be
If-
Boba.
If Boba Fett's facing him, then yeah, Boba.
Gotta be Boba, right?
If he's got his back turned, he's gonna set his jetpack into the Sarlacc.
True.
Yeah, you have to make Boba. You have to make Han blind to beat Boba Fett.
Who's Appo?
Kirkanos is just a soldier. How did he make it
Kirkanos?
this far?
Because Kirkanos is from Crimson Empire. He's like Jax Canar and
Love-
Kirkanos, man.
There's
I love the
Appo Rancisis.
indignation in Chris's voice when you ask something like that.
Oh
How
my
did you make it
God!
this far?
He's
Did
a
you
Jedi
ever
council person.
Oppo Rancisis looks like Cousin It.
He does look like Cousin It. I gotta give it to a Jedi council person over a starfighter pilot.
He's a Thespian.
Exar Kun versus Isla Sakura.
XR maybe?
Thespius. Thespius. Oh.
Exar Kun doesn't even have a picture. There he
Yes,
is.
he does.
Chris, you sound like Yoda in that My Stick video.
Holy crap! Do you know who Oppo Rancis's master was?
No.
Who?
Yaddle.
Oh
Really?
no!
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
And we knocked Yaddle out
Yeah.
pretty early. We're like, fuck her.
Fuck her. I don't know. XR Kun, Dark versus Light. Jedi Master.
Coin toss.
All right, let's go to XR. All right, Aura Singh versus Grogu. Jedi versus Bounty Hunter.
We're just gonna keep putting Grogu through, I think.
I think so.
I want Aura Singh to win that one.
This is an easy Obi-Wan choice.
Yeah,
And this is an easy Darth Plagueis choice.
I think so.
Oof, versus Obi-Wan in the next round.
Darth Maul versus Darth Malgus.
Oh, double dark.
Malgus.
Yeah, I think might be Malgus.
I think it's going to be Malgus at the end of that one.
Has Malgus ever been cut in half and came back?
Darth Malgus
Strong.
has one of the most awesome sideshow statues too. It's so
Hell yeah, he does.
that statue is so awesome. Yeah, Malgus. This one's tough. Ooh, look at that next one. Damn.
Oh, good grief.
That would be a battle of wits.
Lumaya.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. Just pick one. I wouldn't know because whoever it is going to lose to Malgus.
Yeah. That's Stas Ali. I never even...
Yeah.
No. Lumaya. Yeah. Yoda.
Well, Yoda. I think Yoda's going to...
Yeah, of course. He's still just a general. You gotta go with Bane, right?
Yeah, I think Bane. For sure. Darth Bane's like one of my favorites, too.
Yeah, Darth Bane's awesome. Mirda Gev?
Against Karner Jax.
Oh, she's alright. Boba Fett's daughter or granddaughter?
Granddaughter.
And we already looked up Karner Jax. Oh, that cool guy.
Yeah, he's a Sith Lord.
Jarek,
Who is Jarek again?
deputy minister in the new Mandalorian government.
Oh, right, that guy.
How did he get this far? Did he make it on a double buy?
No, he's a Jedi Master.
Oh.
And a Jedi archaeologist turned to the dark side under the Empire.
Jaina Solo fell.
Jaina Solo. I love
Twin
Jaina
sister
Solo, though.
of Jason.
I'm going with Jaina.
I'm with you. Mace Windu, Ben Skywalker.
Got Mace on that one.
Here you go, Jimmy.
Oof.
Does Kip have enough of a? Does he beat Chewbacca?
Chewbacca always makes it, especially if
That's
he's
not true.
playing. If he's playing,
He died in the comics.
if he's playing hollow chess, don't worry about it. He's beating you every
leading
time.
Jedi Master in Luke Skywalker's new Jedi Order and a man responsible for many deaths. It's tough to argue that over Chewbacca.
But Chewbacca could cut. He'll rip your arms off.
Yeah, but
He
Chewbacca
gets close enough.
Chewbacca died by having like a planet fall on him.
True. We gotta go with the Jedi on this one.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, there's been lots of heartbreakers.
That's a heartbreaker.
Savage versus Even Peel.
Who the hell was Even Peel again?
I have no idea.
It was a hit song by Eddie Vedder.
By Eddie Vedder.
Even
That's
Peel.
Even Peel. No. You don't make it through. Revan.
Jordan's brother?
Revan wins anyway.
Yeah. No, that's a long-lived Lannic Jedi Master who served on the Jedi High Council.
All right,
He was a Jedi Master, man.
Savage
Oh wow,
or
two
Revan?
Revan.
Yeah, I agree, Revan.
That's two Sith against two Jedis here. Look at that.
Mace Windu versus Kip Duran.
I don't know. Mace is like one of the most powerful
Yeah.
Jedi.
I can't believe a guy named Kip made it through this far.
Yeah, but does Mace beat Revan?
See, that's a good question.
Well, he's
That
a
is a very
badass
good question.
mofo.
Connor Jax versus Jaina Solo. Yoda versus Bane. Oh.
Jim, did you just say he was a badass mofo?
He's a badass mofo.
Darth Bane. Well, Yoda beats Bane.
Yoda definitely beats Bane, and I think that Jaina would probably beat Connor Jax.
I agree with that. Malgus versus Lumaya and Obi-Wan versus Plagueis.
My money is on Malgus and Obi-Wan.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Because Obi's the one.
Obi's the one.
Grogu versus XR Kun. Wow, we putting Boba Fett through? Just because?
Ooh. Just because? Yeah.
It's like Oppo. Who's Oppo again?
I don't know. But Boba's my
Oppo's
favorite.
the hairy Jedi. Let's just put Boba Fett.
Let's put Boba Fett through just because I like him.
And Grogu? Boba Fett versus Grogu?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a
Even
debate.
though I think XR Kun would have friggin' wiped the floor.
This almost
with Grogu.
happened already.
Count Dooku. And then Cade versus
Count Dooku.
Asajj. I like
Cade.
Asajj, man.
I don't care. Cade's gonna beat her up.
Alright. Anakin, Nihilus. We gotta put Palpatine.
Ooh, Nihilus versus Palpatine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
We're gonna have to put that in a Google search.
Right? I think Palpatine will win.
Qui-Gon and Scissor. And the man.
Qui-Gon. I got Qui-Gon on that.
Yeah.
And
Mandalorian,
what's-
though, versus that Ulic Quildroma. I remember. What does he do? He's just an old Republic Jedi Knight. I don't know. Just because, who cares?
Just because who cares? We're getting tired of this game already.
Qui-Gon's gonna kick the shit out of him.
Right.
Vader and Plo Koon. Vader.
Vader.
Hell yeah.
And I would say Bastila, right?
Yeah, I'm giving it back. I'm sending Bastila through as
We're
far as I
getting
can.
close. Vader, Bastila.
Oh
No. Vader.
That's where Vader wins.
Qui-Gon, Mando. It's gotta be Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
Look at the next one, man. Oh,
I know.
this is where it gets tough.
Do you realize that Qui-Gon is going against his little Padawan?
I know. I love it.
Palpatine, Nihilus. That's a tough one too.
I don't know, but I like Nihilus, but Palps is too OP.
Palpatine, and then look at the next one. This is gonna be. It's tough, man. Gotta go, Dooku or
Oof.
Cade.
These are
I
two
gotta see
Chrome
more
favorites
about
right
this
here.
Cade Skywalker that you're like,
Like fanboying over.
wow.
Mhm.
look
Read
at
Legacy. Read Legacy. It's so good.
Oh,
Dooku.
Cade's what's his name? Kick-Ass.
that. Cade's
Kick-Ass.
kick-ass on the front of that Legacy cover. That's
Right.
I don't know, man. He's just a human, though. He's not even a Jedi.
Who, Cade?
Yeah. Oh, he does. Unique force powers discovered by Sith Lord.
He's a Skywalker, man. He is like the only like Jedi ever to be able to bring people back from the dead.
Cade Skywalker versus Count Dooku. Has anybody ever done this?
Probably not.
Probably not. It's not even letting me search for it. It's like, no, you cannot search for this.
Does not compute.
You
Does
big,
not compute.
big dummy.
I'm saying Dooku.
All right. Bye, Cade.
By Cade.
Enjoy your death sticks.
Grogu, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, at this point, he's still learning.
Boba Fett.
Bye, Grogu. You died.
Gonna slice that little fucker up.
Oh, Obi-Wan Malgus.
I'm going Obi.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
Obi
Kenobi.
knocks off his respirator and Malgus dies.
Yoda.
Kenobi will be pretty beat up after that. Yeah, Yoda. Come on.
Mace Windu and Revan. Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I love Revan. Revan's so badass.
Revan is pretty badass. I'll give it to Revan.
You guys good with Revan?
I'm going with Revan.
That was it.
Wow.
Yoda Revan.
Is anyone in the chat yelling at us?
No. They stopped. They stopped.
They've
tuning
given
in.
up. They've given up.
Yoda versus Revan.
Who would win, Yoda versus Revan?
I don't
They
know,
stopped.
man.
They stopped 100 picks ago.
Jason stopped 100.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yoda is identified as the most powerful light side user to exist up to that point, making him superior to the hero of Tython and Revan.
Ooh.
Sounds good to me. Yoda
Ouch.
beats Revan.
Bye, Revan.
And then that puts Yoda versus... Well, Obi-Wan's going to beat Boba Fett.
That is true.
Oh my gosh, Obi-Wan versus Yoda?
Yoda versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go to the...
This is all
It
the
is
Jedi
hilarious
Masters.
how tall this bracket is, though, that you're having to drag for that long.
We're at top 16. There we go. Now it's shrunken.
Dooku and his master.
Palpatine
Qui-Gon-
versus
or-
Dooku and Vader
Well,
versus
Vader and his
Qui-Gon.
master.
Oh my god, these are tough now. Oh my god.
I'm gonna
This is
go
what
see.
see, Jason, it was all worth it just for this.
I was just about to
Right.
say, you guys look like you got it down to where it should be, though.
I think. I don't know, man.
Palpatine over Dooku.
Palpatine
Yeah.
was his master, wasn't it, right?
Dooku almost had him too. It was close. Dooku could have overthrown him.
And
What
Vader cut
happened?
his head off.
This much.
Is it Vader over Qui-Gon?
That's tough.
Oof.
Well,
I
if
mean,
Darth Maul took out
Maul,
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, Darth Maul took out Qui-Gon.
So yeah,
When did we
I'll
lose
give it to
Darth
Vader.
Maul?
We lost
lost
him. He lost it. He lost in the Battle of the Darths.
He got beat by Nihilists.
And we know
Isn't it
Vader throws
ironic, though,
Palpatine
that
into the pit.
two light side versus the two dark side.
You know Vader throws Palpatine into the pit.
He does.
I'm saying Vader. Because he blindsided him.
Let's look at how happy Jimmy is right now that Darth Vader did get to the end. Anyway,
And Yoda.
It's gotta be Yoda over Obi-Wan, no?
Yeah, baby.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. My two favorites.
Chewbacca's your favorite, Jim.
I know.
And
And then Yoda wins.
Yoda
We don't
wins.
think.
Yoda wins.
Yoda wins.
Really,
Yoda totally wins.
Hmm.
man. And here's us thinking Yoda wasn't going to get out of the. Yoda almost.
Yeah,
did
everybody
get
was
out of the
downplaying my
Skywalker
Yoda
round.
pick.
He almost got beat by.
Well,
but
just
here's the thing.
Yeah, but look at it. If you had Vader, Luke, I'm picking Luke.
Yeah.
Well, we've already seen that.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like
Multiple
either way,
times.
you put Yoda
Well,
or Luke there.
Vader only lost to Luke because he loved his son. That's
That's
all. That's the only
adorable.
reason. That's the only reason he lost.
Yoda wins.
Yeah, it can go either way on this. I'm fine with either one.
Yoda wins. And then Palpatine versus Obi-Wan.
Palpatine.
Yeah, I gotta go with Palpatine too.
Just because.
Since Palpatine and Yoda went for that draw in Revenge of the Sith,
There it is,
makes
people.
sense.
This is
It's well
this is
thought
kind
out.
of.
This is our masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece right here.
This is
See,
our
the
map.
the best way to do it is do like a true round robin. So, but you can't do it with 200. But you would pick
Yeah.
like the top 16, and you just have each one fight each one, and then whoever has the best record. Or you do like a double elimination round robin. Ooh. It all makes sense, though. That's exactly how it should have been. In fact, that Sweet 16, that's how it should have been. Even snuck in Revan.
You even snuck in, and we didn't just stick to like one part of the franchise. We were kind of all over the place between prequels and extended.
It is interesting though. You guys did a random shuffle it 3 times, and how you really got down to real good matchups that they just happened to break out in those brackets.
Yep. Yeah, I think the only heartbreaker was Boba Fett solo early and Luke and Yoda early. Otherwise, it kind of all just played out.
And Chewie went out two things ago.
Chewie.
Come on, he's the best friend in the galaxy.
He's my fur.
Best friend of the galaxy.
He's my fur baby.
Jim did say he'll rip his arms off. What'd you say? It just made me think of you'll shoot your eye out. He'll rip your arms off.
So based off of pretty much nothing, we rule.
Even Mars Comics, heck yeah, Yoda wins. I knew this is how it would
see?
end.
That's how it goes, man.
Mars, dude, thanks for sticking around.
Yeah. Also, I mean, he was the tiebreaker for Yoda.
Mars was the tiebreaker for Yoda.
I had Yoda as just basically an accessory, a backpack, if you will.
And Mars, you probably agree with us that had we chosen Luke over Yoda, Luke would have won.
Right.
I think that's how it plays out too.
Which is why Cade made it so far. I say that Cade might have won, but
I have.
Chris is like, but what I know, I'm just right.
I think some of those Knights of the
Not
Old
always.
Republic
Jimmy
guys,
has proved that the other way.
Darth Revan, Darth Nihilus are pretty awesome.
Yeah, there was a couple real hard ones where it was just like it could go either way. We just have to pick one at this point.
Yeah. If it had played out differently, those guys could have made it pretty far.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Well, that was fun. Thank you.
That was fun.
That's not how the Force crumbles.
220 characters. Thanks for humoring me.
Right. Yeah, it was a lot of characters. It didn't take nearly as long as.
No, I mean,
Jason, it was a lifetime.
We started an hour early and we're ending at the same time.
I had
That's true.
Cheez-Its, though.
You had Cheez-Its. Reduced fat Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
Now, if we went into like
They're
reasons
crispier.
why each one over and over again and had like a debate over it, it would have taken forever.
Yeah, some of it. That's why we're trying to just speed
Wow,
through.
there are a lot of people that did the Yoda versus Revan on. It's like everywhere.
I wonder how that
scratched
plays
the
out.
antenna.
It was done on YouTube. It was done on Quora. It was done on GameSpot. It was done on Reddit.
Revan is badass.
We've stretched the hot 10.
It was done on KillerMovies.com. Dolph, there's like 30 of them on here.
I mean, if you ever
Yoda
played
versus
Knights
Revan.
of the Old Republic, the video game, like Revan is so cool, but so is Nihilus.
Was Revan a double lightsaber user or just a single?
He had two.
Did he have two?
At one point, yeah.
Is it a purple one and a red one?
Yep. Because he was a Jedi, right? And then him and what's his name? Darth. I'm drawing a blank. So I'm trying too hard to think about it. But they went to the dark side. And they were like best friends. They like fought each other. The one betrayed him, Darth Malak. That's
Malak.
what it was.
Another one
Malak.
that could have made it far.
Yep, betrays Revan. Revan kills him. Revan has like this weird fucking story where he's like mentally tortured. He's
All right,
split
guys.
in
I'm
half.
sorry. On
He's sorry.
for the sake of our bracket here, I have to share my screen real quick.
Oh, please do.
There you go.
The hell is that?
Oh
Yoda's the
my
champ.
god.
Yoda the
I'm
champ.
almost offended.
That's the champ.
Yikes!
That's the champ.
But he
Yikes.
was like mentally split in half, where the light side was like tortured and like left for like thousands of years, and then he eventually becomes a Jedi again. It's pretty weird. It's a pretty far out, crazy story.
This is
But
that
he's pretty badass.
That sideshow statue. Look at that.
So
thing.
good.
It's
So
so
good.
cool.
Dang, that is
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
Now, what
The
scale is
close
that?
up of his face too is so cool because it's the way they did like the veins around his eyes and stuff. Like I don't know if they have a close up of it.
What size is that one?
It's quarter scale.
So it's like a.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that Darth
well.
Bane!
There it is. No, that's not it. Is
There.
that it?
Right? What? The Darth Bane?
The statue. No, the Darth Malgus.
Malik. Oh, you're looking for Malice?
Yeah, that sideshow statue's just sick. That's the one without his face. Oh, there's
There's
it
a
was.
Revan.
Look at that thing. God, that's cool. Dude, that thing is so sick. They're expensive too now. They're like $1,000 for that one.
I know.
It's a premium format figure.
Yep.
Premium. You're gonna pay a premium for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
I have this.
We've hit the. Oh, that's cool. I got this.
Iron Giant.
I love this. This is like diecast. This thing's awesome.
While you guys were battling Star Wars, guys, I found there is a 9 undervalued silver keys on Key Collector, and it's hilarious because they're all very expensive and they're undervalued.
How? Which ones though?
There's May the 4th.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Nice.
What are the 9 real quick?
Sergeant Fury #1, first appearance of Nick Fury.
Definitely undervalued.
Strange Tales 110.
Not undervalued.
Yeah,
Really?
27 grand for the high end. Daredevil 1.
Not
Not
undervalued. Not
undervalued.
anymore.
Hawkman 4, which is probably a
Definitely.
little
It's
undervalued.
yeah, it's under the radar. Zatanna books are well, they're not doing anything with her. They tossed her in a couple of TV shows, but
Uncanny 9, which is the first meeting of the Avengers and X-Men. Uncanny 10, first appearance of Kazar in the Silver Age. Amazing Spider-Man 31, Gwen Stacy. Fantastic Four 49, not 48, but 49 is on here. And
undervalued? I don't know.
Yeah.
I would go at 50 for undervalued.
an ASM 50 is in here,
Kingpin?
which
Mm.
yeah. So I wonder if this is like 6 months old because some of these have definitely absolutely exploded in the last 6 months. That list.
Yeah. We got to come up with another one, our own like undervalued books. We can do it. But
Revan is cool looking, that's for sure.
yeah, Revan is cool. Next week, Dreamcasting
For X-Men.
for X-Men and FF. Do the
And
best
FF.
we can. I know Chris was like, I don't really know. I'm kind of like, as far as like new young actors, I'm not really that great.
Well, I got
either,
my
but
Wolverine down pat. I love my Wolverine pick.
I still don't. I don't know who I would make Wolverine, but
I
that's
love
what
my
we're gonna
Wolverine
talk
pick.
about.
I was
I
talking to my
actually
wife
photoshopped
about
it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks badass.
Who?
He looks badass as Wolverine.
Whoever
He's
you
not gonna
have
tell
picked.
Yeah, I already photoshopped him. He's great.
All right.
I said you
has
guys
been
were all going to get
photoshopped.
mad at me for what I picked.
You can't
I started-
be wrong. It's a fantasy pick. Like it's whoever you
I was-
want.
I was laughing because the only one that I came up with that I was cracking up, I was like, I want Christopher Walken as Magneto.
I like
so you
that.
just be like, just so you can just be like, I was right.
I like it.
It's for all mutant kind.
What else? Oh, so probably tomorrow I'll put out my Haro book. I'll do the video, so we'll roll next Wednesday, and I'll put out a video for the giveaway. I mean, that book's not going for a whole lot anymore, like $20, but it's fine. Somebody will get it. At least he's alive. At least they didn't kill him off, so there's still hope for that he continues to appear in the series.
Wait a second.
What?
Did you watch?
Yeah, right. Oh man.
I was like, what did Dolph know that we didn't see?
What did Dolph say?
Did he get a post credit?
Damn it.
Yeah. Well, looks like Jimmy and I will be doing a tent sale on Saturday in this driveway because the weather continues to only get greater percentage chance of rain.
You're still going to try to pull it off?
Yeah, under the tents. Yeah, we'll be
under the tents.
2 separate tents. So
we'll have 2 tents in our driveway.
No touching.
No touchy.
No touching.
No touchy.
Well, good luck to you guys, and it is free comic book day on Saturday, so good luck to all of you out there, and get good books. Nothing's really on my radar like last year. Last year was Stray Dogs and Something's Killing the Children or House of Slaughter. There's nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Chris?
Yeah,
anything?
I was looking to see what was on the roster there, and I didn't.
Yeah, nothing was really.
Didn't really care.
Nah. I gotta look at my previews and see.
Was there a start?
Yeah, not only that, Rick doesn't really dig deep as far as like the weirder ones, and those are like the ones that are kind of interesting. But he kind of just gets what, he'll get like 3 boxes of Spider-Man, and 3 boxes of Batman.
Yeah, there's
right,
like
though. That's
48 titles too.
What's that?
There's like 48 titles.
Oh yeah, and he usually gets like 16. He'll pick like 12 or 16, and then if somebody like could do, we'll throw him like a weird one, and he'll get a couple of those. But yeah, I think High Republic was another one last year. That High Republic anime book.
Yeah.
Or not anime, manga. But that's it. There's not really anything to pick.
Yeah, it looked like there were some cool potential like indie books that were like one-offs too, like maybe. But like you said, those are all going to be fringe ones, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I'm going to stop at the one in Flemington.
Oh yeah.
And see what they got, because he plays it safe too, but he might
Comic Fusion.
Yeah, he might spread himself a little thinner, like not get as much, but get more. You know what I mean?
I gotta head over there. I've never been to his place.
It's like my wife calls it the dirt comic shop because
Jason and I spent like 3.5 hours in there.
Yeah.
He's got stuff,
Yeah, Chris, Jason and I found like I found a hip hop variant of infamous Iron Man there.
Mm-hmm.
I found all sorts of stuff. I mean, Jason and I got our what was that, Jace? Punisher, what number is that?
Yeah,
218.
Is that the Punisher Iron Man?
Yeah, the Punisher War Machine.
War Machine, yeah.
We got those. We got a couple of copies of that there. We got some Ms. Marvel copies there. We found some really good deals. You just got to really
you got to
search.
Yeah. But I order a lot of. That's where I ordered the Peter Panzerfaust books from. I do a lot of like graphic novel and compendium and ordering through him just because he's close, and I try to support everybody a little bit,
Sure,
Rick
I get that totally.
Yeah, he's a nice enough guy too. He was really nice with Jason and I.
It's not like a good road trip anyway. Like I can only go to the Fortress so many times. Like I've seen all this stuff. I want to just get a different look.
Is there any? Are there
Did
any
you see the
shops up by
Canadian-
New Hope?
There's one in
New Hope.
There is one in New
Yeah.
Hope.
Phantasm.
Phantasm, yeah.
Phantasm
Okay.
Comics.
You guys, any good?
I don't know. But
Jason
if you
got
want to
some
take
really
a
good
road
stuff
trip,
there.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'm interested in taking. Just check out a new shop. You know.
Yeah, that's the kind of the home shop for Mint Hunter, James from Mint Hunter Comics.
Is it gonna
And,
rain
uh,
Sunday?
I don't think Sunday.
Sunday's gonna be fine because I'll have.
I think
Nick's,
Friday and Saturday are the rainy days.
Nick will have
Sunday's Mother's Day.
golf. Oh right.
Sunday is Mother's Day. Yes.
Oh, I gotta look if I even have a golf tournament.
Dolph, did you see there's a cool, like, kind of one-off kaiju book for Free Comic Book Day called Kaiju Number 8 Sakamoto Days?
No, I'll have to look
Yeah.
for that one.
It looks pretty cool, actually. The cover looks really cool. And there's a cool Ninja. It looks like a cool Ninja Turtles book too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles special. Got kind of a homage cover.
Did you guys read Last Ronin?
Yeah. Oh, the
I
latest
just-
one? No.
Yeah. So this is the finale. It's the end of the run. Only took them a year and a half.
Yeah, they really not put. And I hate them because I hate storing them.
Yeah, they're
They suck.
awkward sized. But I don't know. They're bigger than a freaking graphic novel.
They don't fit in anything.
We're,
They don't even fit in a golden age. Like they're too tall for golden age, too wide for silver age. Like it's just a crappy book.
Just got to put them in a magazine thing and let them flop around.
Yeah, and they just flop around in there. It's a horrible format. Like I don't get it.
I don't know.
Either way, it's a good read so far.
Yeah, I read the first few, and then I stopped because I was like, this is taking too long, and I keep having to go back and read everything
Yeah.
just so I can remember what the hell's going on. So now that it's over, I'm just gonna wait for the trade.
Yeah. What is this? Miguel Andujar.
That's only a 5-book arc, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the trick, but it's a thicker book, right? It's got more pages than a standard comic because it's kind of the graphic novel format, right?
Yeah. It's like,
So they'll probably still be in one trade though, right? Five issues.
I would assume so. It'll just be, a bigger trade instead of like $15. It'll be $20 or something. If they do that, they probably will. So this is probably the last thing Laird's ever gonna do. Dude's
You
like
think
ancient.
so?
He's like a million years old.
Yeah, he was old. He was old when, because what?
Yeah.
Eastman was in his 20s and Laird was in his 40s when they first debuted the
really?
Turtles.
Yeah.
They were huge age difference, but they,
Yeah, they were pals, and
they were pals. And then they had
They
the
kinda-
falling out, and then Eastman sold Ninja Turtles to Nickelodeon. Was it Nickelodeon? I forgot.
I don't know. Eastman sold all of
He
his.
sold all of it
rights.
to like Playmates or whatever it was because they made all the figures and they cartoonized and they did all that stuff with Archie. Like he sold it before then.
And
I thought you literally sold it to Playmates.
but didn't Laird keep all of his?
He did like his Playmates.
No, I think they sold it together. Like they agreed to sell it together. I think Laird is just done with Ninja Turtles.
So Laird is 68 and Eastman's 59, so they're nine years different.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was more extreme than that.
but Laird looks like he's like
yeah, he
85.
looks like an old Simpsons character.
He looks tired.
He's tired.
He's tired. I don't know. I was just I thought he was older than that. So I kept joking around and saying that the reason why there's such a holdup on this book is because Larry keeps falling asleep while he's drawing.
It's like George R.R. Martin. It takes him 11 years to write the second to last book.
Right?
We're never going to get the last one in that series. He just doesn't know how to end it.
He's from Bayonne.
Yeah, he's a big Giants. He's a Giants and a Jets fan. It's weird. It's like I don't know. He knows.
That's weird.
Whether he's a
So this
Giants
is-
fan or
I'm
a
from-
Jets fan.
I'm
This is-
originally from Bayonne, so I thought
Oh,
it was
are you?
really weird. I was like, we lived in a town that was like literally a mile long, and
Yeah.
This said that Eastman sold his share of the franchise with the exception of a small continuing income participation to Laird and the Mirage Group on June 1, 2000.
And then
On
Laird
Mar-
sold.
On March 1, 2008, Laird and Mirage bought out Eastman's remaining rights and interest, and the two went their separate ways. Concerning Eastman's departure, Laird stated his belief that Eastman was just tired of it. On October 19, 2009, Laird sold the franchise to Viacom, the parent company of Nickelodeon, but still
Yeah.
retained the rights to create and publish up to 18 black and white comics based on the franchise per year.
Yeah, so it was Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Kevin
the
Eastman
Turtle-
was married to Julie Strain for a while.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Turtles
that?
are weird property because they've been. I mean, who has published Turtles? Like everybody almost, right?
Marvel, Archie, Dark Horse, Image, IDW. I think that's
Five,
it.
but still 5 publishers
Yeah,
is
it's
great.
been a lot.
Yeah.
well, Mirage is what it originally came out on, right?
Yep.
Or
Yeah, Mirage would have came out originally. Yeah,
like super low print runs and everything, right?
yeah, 3,000 copies of the first.
3 of the first, 6 of the second.
Which is why those books are so friggin' valuable.
And it wasn't great paper stock either. Like, I mean,
And there was the
Um,
first.
No,
Gobbledygook-
it's
Gobbledygook
the covers,
was
the
printed
covers
on-
are pretty thick. They're nice. As long as you don't have acidic fingers, because that black comes off really easy.
Right. But isn't it also wasn't the first?
I have a second print. It's pretty hardy. But the inside paper quality is like not newspaper, but it's like
it's a pulpy paper,
it's
right?
pulpy paper. Yeah.
Didn't the first print though come like it was like mail order type thing, or like shops that got them, like it didn't get sent direct from the publisher. They all showed up to like Eastman and Laird and they sent them out.
Oh, I don't know. I
It was
know
like something
they,
weird. It
they
was
sold-
something
I
weird.
mean,
Like
the majority of them were sold locally in was it New Hampshire,
Yeah, well, yeah, the Massachusetts area.
Massachusetts area? Yeah. I mean that's where most of them sold, so they're all up there. And they sold
gotcha.
quick too. But yeah, I mean, this is like, you know what we say, like, if all those parents didn't throw out their kids' collections, that's what made those 60s and 50s books so expensive, that there's just so many parents that just chucked them.
yeah,
So, you know, it's the same with the 52 Mantle. If, 80% of them didn't end up at the bottom of a river, they wouldn't be that valuable.
Right.
yeah.
So yeah, those underground comics, that's why. I mean, you find a Cerebus. I've only seen one in my life. That book is so damn rare.
So where's everybody at collection wise? Chris, did you make any headway on the
Oh no, I'm still waiting. It's gonna be a waiting game. I've
Oh,
already
My
convinced myself of that.
my Staten
But
Island
I-
guy called me today. He texted me he's back. So 200 long boxes that I'm
consignment?
I'm gonna start consigning. I think what I might even do is
Did get these.
oh nice.
These are. I mean, some of them are in relatively decent shape for what they are, and then you have like ones that look like this.
Yeah.
You know, and I was laughing because this one, depending, I can't tell any information other because it doesn't have any cover whatsoever. So
that one's valuable too, isn't it?
super valuable, but it's like this one's beat to absolute hell. So it's
Yeah.
like, do you just want it to see it, you know? But there's a couple, like I said, there's a couple really cool ones in here, and I was kind of flipping through, just looking at what was in here. There's like some with torn covers, and these are obviously very were very loved. But I don't know. I still think they're pretty cool
Yeah.
for what they are. And for the ones, I was looking through my the Overstreet price guide because there's a shit ton of information about these, and there's like facsimiles and second printings and different publishers for certain things. It's crazy. It's like really hard to tell what's a original print and what like a first print and what isn't.
On the Classics Illustrated?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you start with the pricing because the 10 centers are the oldest ones. But yeah, they're, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell.
So
there's like a code on the
50,
inside corner.
Number 50, Chris, the Tom Sawyer one was it says was referenced in Seduction of the Innocent,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool.
Oh, I do have. So at the flea market on Saturday, I had talked to Erod, who then talked to Streetside Anthony for me, and both of them agreed to give me a short box to start for New High auctions.
Oh, that's awesome.
So and they're gonna promote it on their site. So I got a short box from Streetside, and I'm gonna get a short box from Erod, and then maybe we're gonna talk to Gary and maybe get a short box from him.
That's awesome.
But that's
this one
exactly
was
what I wanted to
something.
do. Don Quixote. It's 15 center.
Yeah, number
The
11.
Classic Illustrated, the trade dress is different on the earliest ones. It's like
Right. It's the Western font,
it's
like the
yeah, yep. It's like a scroll.
Yep.
Gotcha. Looking for there's a couple of like horror ones in here. Like there's an Invisible Man and a Frankenstein.
Yeah, those always do well.
Yeah, on the earliest ones, Chris, they're 10 cents, right? Like Dahl said, and then Classics is written like in like wanted poster font, and then Illustrated is a script. underneath.
Yeah, see, like this one. This is one that I mean it's beat up anyway, but there's no price on the front, so I think this is a.
Yeah, that's the original.
Yep, that's the old one.
And what's that? Number 41.
Number 41, yeah.
So that would have been from 47.
What else we got at the bottom?
Number 40 is relatively valuable. It's pretty valuable. It's the adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe stories. Number 40.
Number
And then
40, huh?
Great Expectations, number 43, and that's worth quite a bit of money. That's also
Is it?
Great
Reference.
Expectations. It was all right.
That's also referenced in the Seduction of the Innocent. And then 44 is valuable too, Mysteries of Paris, which is also referenced in Seduction of the Innocent.
Let's see, 47.
A lot of
46.
eye gouging for these was the rationale for them being
It's
referenced.
funny that that Seduction of the Innocent went after Classic Illustrateds.
Yeah, so 44, it says reason, panels of a blindfolded man tied to a chair with his eyes gouging out.
With so much like the early
with
Wonder Womans
eyes
that like
gouged.
predominantly bondage books, and like Phantom Lady, they're all bondage books, and
Yeah.
those are the ones that they're pointing at.
Here we go. Here's a 10 center. Number 61, The Woman in White.
There you go.
There's a
Even that one might even be a second print.
yeah. There's no telling.
They printed
Treasure
so
Island.
many of them. That's also why they're not hugely valuable,
No,
but they're
like
still
I said,
collectible.
I thought they were pretty neat.
Yeah, some people love those.
You say
I did
40,
direct
41.
message CGL on Instagram, but I don't think he checks his Instagram that often because he did not.
He didn't
He
even
did
read
not. It
Actually,
doesn't-
I haven't seen the two Chris's in a couple weeks now. They were in Stormville 2 weeks ago, and last week I didn't watch his video yet, so I don't know where he was, but he wasn't at Meadowlands. I haven't seen him in a little while.
I DM'd Min Hunter, who actually got back to me. 360, he got back to me, in Bronzeville, who got back to me. So
That's cool. Where's Minhunter out of? He's down south, right? South Jersey?
well, I'm not sure. I think he's
Oh,
closer to you guys because his kind of home.
hey Dolph, did you get
shop
a?
is New Hope.
Did somebody tell you that your mic was not working today?
Yeah,
Okay.
I fixed it.
All right.
Yeah,
Our friend was actually watching, and he was like,
Michael helped me out with that early on. I think it's because I had my laptop over my. Oh, that's cool.
There it is. That's one of the ones. Except that looks like it's a 15 center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be a later.
Yeah, and it's beat to hell. The back cover's falling off.
Yeah, Michael told me early on that I was like staticky. I unplugged everything and plugged it all back in again. I don't know.
Look at this one. This one doesn't where the circle is. There's no price.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Those are odd.
I only had a first print once. It was Three Musketeers. I think it was number 1.
Yeah, Three Musketeers is number 1 and
But
probably
it
the
was
most valuable
it was
of the lot.
hosed. Like the cover was falling off of it.
Some of these don't even have covers. It's crazy.
Are we ready, boys and girls? Call it a night.
I think so.
Let's do this.
We'll,
"Got our homework for next week.
What's that?
Got our homework for next week."
I'm gonna work on it.
We'll see you all under the tents on Saturday.
Word.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't stop by. I gotta go right to Fortress. I'll be there from like 10 until probably like 3 or 4.
And we'll be out there at 7, Dolph.
That's right, you will be.
We'll be done around 10:30.
Yeah.
When are you stopping by?
I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna see if I can bring Bubs with us or not over at the Fortress.
Give me a text before you come.
Okay.
Jim, if we don't bring Emery with us, maybe we'll hit up that Fortress and the shop Chris was talking about. I like that shop.
Jimmy, I'm picking you up tomorrow.
Sure.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
getting Eric first. Chris will probably. I'm guessing Chris will go with Matt because Ryan's not coming. So Matt usually wants to either drive with somebody. So
Okay.
either way, I'm grabbing Eric and then I'll grab you. But
What time do you want to do that?
it's a 9 o'clock. So you know
Oh.
me, I like to go early. So I'll grab Eric at like 8:05,
Okay.
something like that,
Okay.
and I'll be your way.
Sounds
I
good.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Strange tomorrow. This is gonna be awesome. All right, boys. Have a good night. Thanks for
Okay.
joining us.
Good
Thanks
internet.
for Mars. Thanks for sticking around this long. He's been with us the whole time, man. And Joe popped in just in time for us to say goodnight. But Joe, have a good one, man. And Michael, if you made it this far, I highly doubt it. But congrats. Nice.
Congrats on the books. Yeah.
Nice number
Yeah.
bumps
Yeah.
on all of them, man. 3.85s to 9.4s is pretty solid, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. And this is where Chris is
Always the last one.
stuck.